we are back. We had a great session. And actually, talking about editing, I went through the video and I was like, this can't be right. We went from one edge of sea to the next edge of sea. And then I remembered the kidnapping plot and all of the shenanigans that came before. But you guys left Redvant with your horse and cart.
Don't forget Faywin bought a token that lets us summon a tree.
This is what I'm talking about. Yep.
Wait, haven't we had one of those before?
No, this is a regular tree.
But do we know about that? We don't. Magic beans were different. But also, I just used the same thing and tricked you again. Yeah, it was good. Says you got some magical items from Gallon in Redvant. You left Redvant with a horse and cart and a frozen mind flayer corpse, which Von Van will be keeping nicely frozen throughout the day, I'm sure. As you set off from Redvant, bumping into or having one last encounter with some strange Deaf Bloom business. As you encountered two air elementals that had gone.
That's right, we fucked up a cow.
And it wasn't a cow, it was a horse.
Oh, we fucked up a horse.
Cow?
I thought it was a cow.
It was a three-eyed horse.
Zaga thinks it was a cow.
Yeah, you don't know anything.
Zaga thinks it's a fucking vampire.
Yeah, everything's a vampire. So yeah, fuck those up. And then head out to the Riverside trading post. Getting there in the evening safely, discussing plans to ransom Faywin to her family for the supposed wealth that her family definitely has. And that's pretty much pretty good. Oh no, you went to the shop and then you got the magical stuff from the shop there. So arriving in the Riverside,
family is definitely rich. She wrote it down.
She wrote it in a character sheet after we'd discussed, and definitely rich.
It's always been there.
But yes, you did arrive at the Riverside Trading Post, where there are three buildings, one being the inn, one being the store, and one being the bounty traders. And the trader was where you ended up, buying some feather tokens, which were incredibly useful, selling some stuff off, and then you had just made your way into, that evening, so it's still the evening time, into the River's Rest Inn to be greeted by the innkeeper, Silas, who is the half-elf you had met before, as he was sat or stood around a table where there was a rather flustered-looking dwarf. And that is where we finished. You guys had made it, literally walked in the door, that's what you saw. So we'll head back to you. Silas had greeted you. Welcome to the River's Rest Inn. Are we looking for beds for the evening?
Yes. Please.
Perfect. Any food, any drinks for the night as well? As he goes over to the desk and starts like rooting through the back paper, looking for like keys and stuff.
I don't feel so good. I'm gonna have an early night.
An early night? Well, that's fine. Anyone else? No? We've got, a decent selection.
Some food and drink would be nice.
Food and drink, we can definitely get that some sort. I'm sure.
Have you got any duck?
I'll have to check. We may have some being on the river, but we'll see what's in store. Rooms, how are we arranging ourselves for the evening? He's like, we have...
What size rooms have you got available?
Well, we can. We've got the bunk available, which is a shared room, which can take 6 people, or we have some individual rooms, which can be singles or doubles, depending if you decide to push the beds together. It's like, I am one single down, but yes, I have 4 singles and the bunk room, or 4 single rooms in the bunk room, which can be double rooms.
I don't care. You guys make your mind up.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm not bothered either.
Well, we'll grab the bunk and at least one single, because I don't think Faywin wants to be joining some of us.
Oh.
I
In
mutter
the same
under
room
my
tonight.
breath in Elvish. What, Silas, is he an elf?
He's a half elf. Yep.
Oh no, in Orcish. Well, yes, probably.
Orcish
lock
to the
my
half
door.
elf.
No, to myself under
Oh.
my breath. I should
Oh,
probably
okay.
lock my door.
Oh.
And then in Elvish to Silas. Do they have locks on the door?
They do indeed have locks on the door. The bunk does not, but there are small boxes you can lock your stuff away if you'd like, attached to each bunk.
And then in common, yes, a single room for myself would be great. Thank you.
Perfect.
In fact, is Andriel with us?
Andrea, oh yeah, shit, Andrea's with you, yeah. Oh yeah, she
I
watched you
can
have a little
share
spat.
on- Andriel, if you'd like to share, we can share together.
That would be very nice, Fabian. Thank you.
I'm not topping and tailing those, so we should get separate beds.
Yes, no, I think, yes, we can move the beds apart. Nice. So, whoever wants to pay can pay. Those in a bunk will be silver piece for the night. A room will be 5 silver pieces. Andrea will tell you that she'll cover the room.
You gonna cover the bunk too?
Well, I will cover my keep for the evening.
Ignore them, Andriel.
Oh, okay.
So how is it? Do you say a silver piece each? Or...
Silver piece each, yeah, for a bed.
Okay.
Zaga looks annoyed and flicks a silver piece off the account.
Could have spent some of his silver, the little dragon boy. Lovely. So, and then he hands out some keys and bits. Drinks and food. Anything you know you want up front, or I can come to you. I'm just dealing with my friend here, and then I will be over to deal with you.
I'm good with whatever's available.
Perfect.
Take some meat. Any meat you've got, I'll take.
That's
Duck.
wonderful. Duck. I will have a look to see if we've got any duck. Maybe a slight extra charge if there's some stuff there, but I know we have some stuff cooked up. So,
We got any
yeah,
orange
check.
sauce?
Strange request. I don't think so. Is that a deal breaker for the duck? Because it would make
No.
No. Okay, perfect. Drinks quickly. Anyone? We've got wines. We've got beers. He's like hands on like the beer tap for the thing as well. Just like
Is there a policy against drinking our own drinks?
Well, I won't stop you. You're paying for an inn here, but like I say, we've got stuff.
Well, we got like 6 bottles of whiskey in our bag of holding, so fuck no.
Oh, okay. Fuck no, it is. Well, let me
I
know.
will take a glass of wine.
Perfect. And he actually gets up a bottle that's probably got like a glass and a bit left in it, and he has a look, and he's like, "Here you go. Pass it that. Pass you the glass."
Thank you.
And he marked that down. He essentially will start a tab unless you want to just pay for this off.
I'll just pay for
Depending
my
on what
meat.
anyone else is drinking from here or drinking from the whiskey. I guess.
No, I've got my Kraken, so I'm good.
Nice. Cool. So yeah, you say if you're just getting the wine, it will be a silver piece.
And for meat,
For me, he will go and get you a like almost like a chili type thing that he's got made up there. I'll go and roll and see if we've got some dark, but that will be in tavern. What did I say? Meals for today. That doesn't seem to make up. 6 copper pieces for food. Anyone wants food? Hands over bunk keys out, so anyone that wants to go and lock themselves and go to bed can go to bed.
I
so
was
you've
going to
got
say,
this.
can we assume I've got some food?
Yeah.
Just,
Oh yeah. And it's good. I mean, for those with a cold, it's good. He goes back and pulls out, and it's brings out some nice like fresh. Well, would have been fresh this morning. Thick, crusty bread. Big old. Oh, you're almost getting like, they must have been small loaves because you're getting like quarters of this, almost like a cheese wedge slice of bread, and this like chili type mix that's got some beans and lentils in the bottom, and then there's bits of meat in there. Not huge amounts of meat, but very very tasty for what it is. Zaga, give me just a standard D20 roll. You die.
Looks like kobolds on the menu.
It is a 13.
13. There is no duck, but he does have some lovely chicken.
Ugh, chicken is just not the same.
Not the same. Well,
Fine.
chicken, lovely. So yeah, he pulls out, and there's a couple of like drumsticks of chicken that are pre-cooked, but he like refries them up, and they're quite nice. Knocks them out. So you've got some foods and drinks. You sit down. This was the inn isn't huge in itself. Probably like 20 foot by like 40 or 50 foot. Bar at one end with the stairs that go upstairs behind. You come in on one side of the door, and on the opposite side is the big like patio type area. I'm just trying to think medieval patios are called. Patios most likely, which looks out onto the river. So it has that very slight like decking area that just goes out onto the riverbed. But yeah, you can pick up, there's loads of big tables in here that, you know, like where you've got a table of 6, but it's made up of 3 small squares tables that can be moved about, and you can see that there's constant rearrangement of whoever's in here and working on stuff. So you can go and grab a table wherever you want. At the table closest to the bar and closest to the window is where you see the dwarf that is sat there. What's everyone's passive perception?
15.
16.
10.
Oh, passive perception is good. Those with 15 and above, as you are kind of looking around for a table, just slight glances, you can pick up that it's very quiet in here. So whilst you can see the tables are clean and the area's been cleaned up, but there's not a bustling amount of people knocking around here. It's just this one dwarf, which when you're looking at it, you can see that he's quite well armoured. For it doesn't look just like a standard traveler. There seems to be some armaments about him, some metal armor within there, and you can see as he's looking around, as he turns slightly, you can see the right side of his face. As he turns slightly for a bit, kind of gives you like a quick glance, goes back to drinking and just like mumbling to himself. You can see that like the whole left side, it looks like the whole left side of his beard is like either shaved off or just isn't there. So as he turns and looks, it's like big full ginger-like beard one side. As he turns, like this whole the like left cheek part is just missing. At quick glance with your passive perceptions. As he kind of gives you a cursory glance, looks back and goes back to mumbling. As Silas goes off, sorts all your food, brings some stuff back, and you guys take a seat down. As you have some light conversation between yourselves and eat your food and whatever else, you see that Silas, as soon as he's done, goes back and just starts to kind of have his ear kind of bent off by this dwarf who's just moaning about something, clearly. You can see actually he's plying him, like he's got a big tankard of beer, and as he goes over to him, he keeps bringing him over like pitchers of beer, so you can see that he's there listening, but he's also probably making a bit of money getting this dwarf drunk.
Seems like he's had a hard day.
Haven't we all?
Fucking dwarf.
Nice. So yeah, you're there. Yeah, so those two are having a conversation. One end, you guys can sit wherever you want, but yeah, nicer seats up towards the window in the river, definitely. And yeah, in this evening, still little bit more. The fog is kind of maintained. You can see as you've got out of the city now that the weather is starting to impact a little bit more. You're noticing the differences. Being in the city, it's a bit easy to kind of pass any weather kind of by, because you're always moving building to building. You're not really outside too much. You haven't seen too much rain. It's been fairly clear and cold, but you can see as the evening gets later and the sun drops out, the chill hits. You can see the light mist and fog that sits across the river, and it's not a hugely fast running river that's out there, but you can hear it still moving. Don't see any boats and stuff pass by, but yeah, you get the feel that looking out towards where the borderlands will be across that river, that that there's a chill, there's a fog, there is some more wintry weather potentially ahead. Anything you would like to discuss with each other? Or anyone else?
Not bad.
Uh-huh.
He's not feeling very well. He's full of cold, and his voice hurts.
Over to the rest of you.
So, Baywin, is the plan still for you to sit out with the cart for 4 hours while I get some rest, and then I come take over?
Yeah. Do you want first shift, second shift?
I think I'll take second shift. That's all right with you.
Yeah, whatever.
Wow.
Also, I want to in. Oh, no, not talking common or orc. In Orcish to Undriel.
Yep.
While Vaughan does this, I'm gonna cast comprehend languages without anyone knowing, just so I can understand.
Ritually or spell?
Spell.
Because if you can do it without anyone knowing, what's the components on the spell?
VSM.
So you'll have to disappear and come back if you're going to do it, or they're going to hit it and see you casting the spell.
Just go for a pee or something.
Yeah.
I'll just quickly nip to the barrel.
So he goes to start talking in Orcish, and you're like, oh, run off quickly, and There is little way to cast. Well, there are certain ways to cast spells silently, and they are reserved for certain classes. But yes, casting, you'll have to. If you want to try and do it slightly, you have to take yourself away to cast something and come back.
My elf ears prick up excitedly because this is my newest language that I've learned.
Zaga, being the only one left at the table who doesn't apparently speak Orcish,
Yeah,
pipes up. Hey! That's fucking rude! What are you doing?
like conspiracy against you.
Don't just freeze me out!
In Draconic, I say shush.
In Draconic, I say shush.
Should never have given you guys languages. Should have never given you guys languages. When it started as Elfish, and then it's like, aha, I've got Elfish now. It's like, okay, we're moving on. We're moving on to Orcish now. Dwarfish between Arta and Faven. Faven, I think you've got a language of everybody, haven't you?
Yeah.
Individually. Oh. Anyway, Andrew was like, you can see Andrew like goes to start talking, and in her head she can't even decide which language she should be speaking when she starts.
Do you know what? I will just switch to common. Sod it. It's not like it's anything secretive, I guess. So
Zaga is now highly suspicious of the three of them.
Otter's now
Unsure.
cursing his lost spell slot.
You said it.
we're about to get some sleep. It's fine.
Of course you are. What could possibly go wrong?
So, Undrill,
Mhm.
this path is. We don't know how safe this path is going to be. I just kind of wanted to ask if we do get into any kind of trouble. Not saying that you may need to help with the fight, but it'd be good to know what kind of school of magic you are capable of if we do need the help.
Wait, she's an orc. She hits things with a big stick.
I was
She
always
is
more
druid.
yes,
So
but that was always more academic than more combative. But I if needs be, I can help with some. I am from the Earth sect, so I have the ability to protect myself at least, and use nature to my advantage. But if push comes to shove, she like gestures to. She does have like a quarterstaff. She's like, I can hit things with a big stick.
See, I knew it.
I'm not necessarily going for the side you fighting yourself. I mean, are you able to heal? Are you able to be a kind of support in the back of the background if we need it?
Some potentially with some, but my powers are. I have not used them in a long time, so to some extent I should be able to help, I believe. But please do not rely on.
No.
On
Of
my
course
abilities.
not. I'm not saying we will rely on you, but you know, it's good to know that there is that possible backup option if needed. You know, it's always good to know exactly what everyone's capable of.
Mm-hmm. No, this is good. Yes, and like I say, a lot of the time I would just rely on hitting with the stick, as your little friend says.
Okay.
Zaga looks very proud of himself for being correct.
Shillelagh, man, it's banging. But yeah, she will have the stat block of a druid.
Yeah.
Which is like a CR2, so we'll be. We'll be considerably weaker than you guys.
Okay.
Everybody is.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
that's fighting talk.
No.
Do. What's on my little tray? What's this? No, it's a kobold. I left them there from before because I got sad I didn't get to fight.
As Von Van started talking common as I was at the bar,
Mhm.
doing my spell, I'll just turn to the dog and say, "What's up with you, face ache?" in Dwarfish.
Face ache, did you call it?
Yeah.
He looks up and goes, oh shit, hang on. I've got to remember how to do fucking Scottish. Hey, what did you say to me?
So what's up with you? You look miserable.
Well, I am fucking miserable. I got my fucking beard ripped off, and I lost me fucking party, and I lost me fucking crew. Me bounty, me everything's fucking gone.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. We got jumped by some fucking thing out on the road.
some
Giant, stinky bastard.
Where's the rest of the crew? Did they not get jumped too?
Yeah, they got jumped. And they ain't fucking here, are they?
They're all dead.
Well, I didn't hang around to find out, but they didn't come running with me.
Was this which road was this on by any chance?
I was in the Borderlands. We were coming over from west side. We've got an old cart full of shit. All of them jumped out of nowhere. I don't even know what these things were. They were massive.
Well, I mean, we're heading westwards.
Well, you know what it's like. Oh, when are you heading westwards? And you can see, as you look and see his face now, you can see that like that left side is like red raw, where it does indeed look like that there's like skin abrasion there, where like some of the skins come away, where literally something has ripped the beard, and it's like a big. As you look now, it's not like a nice shaved part. It's like bits have come out across the side, like where on a big beard you've just grabbed and the whole thing's come out. As you can see, he keeps going for it in like phantom beard, just misses it. Oh fuck!
Well, I mean, we're heading out in the morning, so you wanna welcome to travel with us if you wanna see if you can find any of your crew, or maybe even get some revenge along the way.
Get some revenge. I mean, who are you all together?
Yeah, we're traveling that way.
All right, well maybe we can. And he goes, Silas, you didn't tell me you had some willing fighters in here. Okay, well, I mean, have you dealt with the Borderlands before? He kind of like span around on his chair now. Oh my, I was almost going to get him side saddle, but that's weird. Spin around like he's kind of going through each of you and just having a little look.
I myself haven't ventured into the Borderlands, but
Is he still speaking Dwarvish, by the way? Or
Yeah.
Is he speaking Common?
No, Dwarvish.
yeah, I'm Thomas. My friends over there, they've been in the Borderlands, and I believe they've had a few encounters in there themselves.
Yeah, the Borderlands. It's a mean fucking place. But these things, I've never seen them before. They're like, well, I can't even describe them. They were just like a big fucking toad, giant fucking thing, but smelly and just strong, and they had this ability to. Oh, it was just. All I know is we had to get the fuck out of there. We were crossing the little stream. The cart got stuck, and out of nowhere, well, it was carnage.
You say it was like a giant toad?
Well, it does. I've never seen anything before like it, but that's the closest I've got. Toad, big, but like big, and he's like stands up. He's like big, and he's like you can see he's on full stretch. Probably still not given the size of what this is. Just making it for like a big round thing.
Are they within
he's
hearing
saying-
distance of us? Sorry.
Yeah, you're in a very small bar, and this is a very
Yeah.
loud dwarf.
Okay.
So those
Say
that
to
can
him,
speak
Is it
dwarf can hear.
big for you, or is it they say
Big.
big for
Hey.
everyone?
What are you trying to fucking say?
Well, I'm just trying to get a size, but
It's fucking big! What? Big! Just fucking big! It still only goes to the same size it was doing before.
I mean, say bigger than I am. I mean, I'm quite a tall guy.
Oh, bigger than you are, yeah.
Oh, so that's a big boy then.
Yeah. I'm fat.
Like I say, we're heading out that way tomorrow. We have to go that way, so feel free to join us if you wish. Come, take a seat with us if you want. Bring a drink.
Oh,
Share a drink tonight.
we drink, we share some stories. It's been, well, I mean, if we can get out there, I'll give you, if we can get me on my cart back on the road, we can make a deal. There'll be something in it for you.
That's what I like to hear. Come, come share a drink with us.
Is he? Yeah. And he goes, "Hi, Silas. Don't worry. I found someone to help." And he gets and walks, and Silas kind of gives you a nod. That, like, without insight thing, you can kind of be like a little bit relieved that he's maybe been freed. As the dwarf picks up his like goblet glass, silver tankard type thing, and picks up the pitcher that he's got in the other hand. Comes over as he sits down. You can see there's like a little bit of like he's trying to, because the one side of his beard that is there is like well braided down from the thing. He's got a few different braids in there. It looks well done, and he's obviously missing this other side here. And you can see that he does have armor. Yeah, the like the armor coloration of it. It's like it's like almost like it's not super like shiny brand new armor, but looks like well made. And you can see that the ringlets on the one side of his beard that are there match the color of it. And there's a few different like markings and stuff across the armor. Nothing that you'd recognize, but it looks like a nice set that he's got on. At least looks at least like he's a fighter of some sort, not just a common traveler that's been fucked over.
Hey, Anna, what are you doing? Why are you bringing Whiskers over here?
Quietly and draconic, I mutter to Zaga, be nice. I think he might be coming with us tomorrow.
I also say to Zaga in Draconic, there might be some money in it for us.
In Draconic, Zaga says, yeah, stolen dragon money.
Money's money, Zaga. Money's money.
We should just take it back now and save ourselves the trouble. I reclaim the money for dragondom.
What was you saying earlier on about being left out?
Yeah.
Zaga sticks his tongue out at Bum.
He does that in Draconic or in Common?
Me?
No, him. He's reclaiming money for dragondom. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, in Draconic still.
Oh, right.
But just to include our group, to
Andros.
Romban and Arta, I'm just telepathically, because I've got the amulet.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to relay what we're saying in Draconic and just say we all know that Zaga's got an issue with dwarves. So just FYI, Otter's said that he can come with us tomorrow. I'm just trying to calm down the situation.
He's like,
And then to Andriel, I say, I'll explain to you when we go to the dorm.
She's just like, it's okay. We'll just stay here. It's fine. She just kind of goes within herself, just like, oh god, here we go. As
in Orcish to say to Andriel, you don't mind another one for the road, do you?
Oh no.
How can you speak all these languages? You've got a fucking dictionary under the desk.
Languages, didn't he?
It's just the
Right.
language. It's too hard.
You still cast it.
You've made. Oh yeah, he has got comment.
I was going to say, how have you learnt these so quickly? It's taken me all these sessions to manage to get this many.
What's going to be funny is when you try to talk to him in one of those languages afterwards.
Yeah.
And he's got that spell active.
Oh god, that's the hardest thing to keep track of in D&D is everyone's different languages. Never.
And then I said to Faerun in Minotaur, we've got another one for the road.
I'll call you a bellend back.
Zaga looks over at Bonbon and says, hey, Bonbon, give me one of those bottles of whiskey.
Anyway, I say to the dwarf in common this time, what's your name, friend?
And he sits down and he goes,
His name's Whiskers.
Is that in common?
Yes.
He's like, you've got a child kobold with you. Wait, my name's Garrick. It's like a pleasure to meet you all.
Whiskers.
Nice to meet you, Garrick. I'm Ada. This
Faerun,
is Bonbon, Faerun, the one Zaga. And we've got a tiefling cleric upstairs. He's not feeling too
You got
good.
tiefling as well.
Uh,
Right, the crew.
And Hector waves out of my pocket.
Nice. So he sits down and he's smashing through his beers. He obviously has seen things on the road and knows things. Are there any questions you guys would like to specifically ask of Garrick? Because he will get more and more drunk and find it more and more difficult to remember as time goes on. So there might be a little bit of a... If there is stuff you want to ask him, the questions you ask first might be the most potent. Because
Yeah, Zaga will go first.
Oh, God. Does anyone else want to go first? Oh, damn it.
Hey, Whiskers, how come you're half baby face?
You're talking to me, you little fuck.
You know I'm talking to you. Where's the rest of your beard gone?
The little baby, not even a dragon calling me Whiskers. You couldn't even grow a beard if you tried.
Dragon.
Oh, are you little dragon? Go on then, give me a little fire puff. That's what I thought. So, while I was talking to your friend over here with a glorious beard, the man who can grow facial hair, is, we run into something on the road. Some big horrible bastard who ripped me beard off. I don't know.
You probably just saw a duck and ran away scared.
Is this one of yours? Is he like the jester? Does he do tricks?
likes to think-
Is there a reason that he is running his mouth?
What did you see then, Whiskers?
I say to Interconnect to Zaga, Zaga, you start a fight here. You're on your own. This is all on you.
Don't make me start. Asshole. I told you. your friend. A big, toad, giant, horrible
You saw a
bastard
frog.
toad. No, bigger. Hey, this toad will eat you for breakfast, my little
As I
kobold
mention of a
friend.
toad, Zaga looks at Bonbon and says, "One of yours?"
It's not one of mine.
It was big, and it was not like any normal toad. I'm sure it were on its hind legs, and it was big and fat. And I'll tell you, kobold, it'll eat you. It'll eat 10 of you over.
I'm
it just
pretty
one?
sure your drunk ass only saw a little frog and ran away like a little bitch.
Can I do a nature check to see if I recognise what he's described?
Yeah.
Was it just one that you saw, Garrett?
Garrick. Fucking
So
did you know that?
19.
19. 19. No, I don't think so. Nothing. There's nothing. The only things that you know about frog-wise that are like hind-legged would be like bullywugs, but they're small. They're
Yeah,
like
so
kobold
50, 60
size,
a
and they're a nuisance. And you know they are a bit of a bastard, but nothing that like no one really has problems with bullywugs. Like they're a nuisance creature because they are little evil bastards, but they've never been so much of a problem that people you'd never hear a bullywug being that big, which is the closest thing that you probably would pick up. What you would know would be a larger.
A death bloom bullywug.
A death balloon bullywug, if it is what he says and it's this big, yeah, it would have ballooned to size. Again, you know, your death balloon could do lots of different things. So,
Yeah.
but you definitely know there are like frog-like humanoid creatures which are called bullywugs, but they are kobold size.
I'll ask him if there's anything else he's seen on the road.
What, for all the way out? Well, I mean, winter's fucking horrible. The weather's turning. Not.
Any bandits? Any unusual creatures? Any
Well, yeah, you've got the blood caps. But you know about the blood caps.
Yeah, I know about that book.
The blood cap. You stay away from them. You're all right, but I don't know. There's something out there. There's always. We've run into, giant ant-cakes. You seen ant-cakes? The big creatures, the big old scary bug bastards. We've run into them before, but everything just seems a little bit. I don't know. Something's in the air. Everything's a little bit more aggressive, but I've never seen anything hunt us the way that these things did. Normally you scare them off a bit of fire. Maybe you take one down, you sweep one of their legs off. I've never had a problem. You stay away from the blood caps, and they leave you alone. You stop in with the villagers if you need to, but no, these things, they're after us.
How many of these toads are there? Did you see?
Definitely more than one, but other than that, I don't know. I don't think there was more than. It wasn't a huge group. These things were massive, but there were definitely more than one.
Sounds like we need a good drink in us before we go out then.
Oh, that's what I've been doing. Drowning me sorrows, trying to work out how I'm going to explain that I've lost a crew and I've got no goods. But
How many were in your crew?
Oh, there were 3 of us. Good lads they were.
So you lost 2.
No,
So
3
3
of us.
including you.
3 including.
3
No,
others,
4 in total.
And what were you doing travelling through the Borderlands?
We were transporting stuff. That's how we make money.
What were you
right.
transporting?
Well, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We take whatever people want. I know we had some, a little bit of coin, not a lot of coin, but a little bit of coin. Doing some deliveries for one of the shops, one of the I don't know what they are. Those fancy types that mix stuff in bottles. We had a load of their crates in the back.
Some alchemist goods.
Sounds about right, yeah. But yeah, how much of it's... I mean, I'm assuming these things weren't there, but if we're going back, we need to go back before the blood caps find it. They'll have that away. I know exactly where it was as well. We were being chased down, and the cart hit a rock as we were crossing a little stream, turned over.
So once we cross over the bridge from here, what direction do we head? Which way?
West.
Was it directly west?
Yeah. I'll walk us there. Why, where are you heading?
Well, our intention is to follow southern path along, but
Oh, yeah. Well, the southern path.
Slightly if we need to.
Southern path is the safer path. Keeps you away from the bloodcaps. They tend to stay a little bit further north, away from the families. Have you met some of the families?
We have.
The Borderland family.
Yeah.
Out of character, I thought we were travelling west along the borderlands.
You are traveling west, yeah. Well, you're traveling like
ultimately we're along the southern path to
Yeah.
west.
Southwest.
Southwest-ish, yeah.
west is the general direction, yeah. But again, the routes that they run like in like loops and stuff. So the routes kind of they'll go west, but they won't go west in the straight line. They'll go west in the wiggly waggly.
Wiggly wiggly, yeah.
Yeah. So you know the trip to the Willows Glade is like a day's. Was it days?
Yeah, I think we worked it that every place we was going to along the southern route was like a
It
day.
was about a day, yeah.
Yeah.
Each other.
Yeah, it looked like everything was about a day, yeah. So, yeah, Riverhaven to Willow Glade is a day.
To answer your question, Garrick, we have met some of the families. Have you? Do you have any
Aye.
experience or
Only
knowledge of them?
passing. We didn't stop in on the way here this time, but I've stopped in before. I've stopped in at Willow Glade. I've stopped in at the other one, which I've forgotten the name of.
You're on friendly terms, you'd say. It's not like
Well,
go past
not
one of the
friendly
families
terms.
and be surprised because something's happened in the past with you, for example.
No. The families, they keep the traders going. You know, sometimes you need to stop. Sometimes you need some supplies. You got some stuff to trade along the way. You got some people you want to pick up and move on. I don't go and stay there very regularly. They're not overly friendly to outsiders, but yeah, with traders, they always we have a mutual respect.
So what's your plan once we get back to your cards?
You'll hear a ribbon and he'll run away.
Was that in common?
Yeah.
I didn't fucking hear it.
He'll hear a ribbit and he'll run away.
Oh, he was making a joke again. Your jester's making another joke. Funny jester! And he drowns the rest of his drink. Like, slams on the table. He's like, when we get there, we'll kill these fuckers. And then we'll see what's left of me cart and me stuff. I'll get what I can. We'll get going. I don't have any way of... I'm not got another horse unless you want to give me your horse and cart.
We can't give you the horse and cart, unfortunately.
Well, I'm going to salvage whatever I can, which is where the deal comes in. Whatever I can't carry and take back, you guys can have.
Telepathically to
In Draconic under his breath, Zaga mumbles, we'll take whatever the fuck we want.
telepathically to Yvonne, I just want to say, like, I need to consider the thing in the back of the cart if we have an extra guest. And then, as I'm doing that, I just smile sweetly at Garrett.
Don't worry, we can work this out. I say telepathically back.
So, more drinks, and then tomorrow we go and fucking kill these things.
Agreed.
And once you go for it, he's like already done the whole tank of 1.5 done. He's like, every time he's not talking, he's pretty much drinking.
This is a note for in the bag.
Yep.
How many bottles of whiskey are in the crate?
You had 6 bottles of whiskey.
6 bottles. So I'll give him 1 to Zaga, so there's 5
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And also still got the keg of beer in there as well.
Nice.
How many beers would I get out of that?
It was only a small keg, so you still get a decent amount. You probably get like 6 or 7, depending on how liberously you were pouring them. It's not a huge keg, but it's not a small keg either.
Okay. Just to keep note of.
But
Yeah,
at
easy to
this
keep
point,
note of.
sorry. At this point, I want to go out to start my shift on the van.
Yeah.
Cart.
of the cat.
I'm gonna go and take some rest outside, eyes wide, so runners on me.
In Undercommon, I say goodnight to Faven.
He's just using up all the languages.
He knows that's one of the languages I can't speak. Little shit.
I say back to Arthur in Undercommon. Didn't realise you spoke Undercommon as well.
Oh. I knew Van did.
As you guys have this thing, he looks down at his drink. He's like, I don't know how much I've been drinking, but you guys, I can't understand a word you fucking say.
I can imagine what Undercommon sounds like as well. It's probably just fucking
it's like,
voices.
it's probably like pigeon language. Like it's close enough to common, but not quite. Like it doesn't. It's using a lot of the same. Like it's not like it's quite obviously a foreign language. But it's using some of the same words, but using them in odd ways.
Good night, everybody.
I say back to Van in the Undercommon. It's surprising what you can learn when you know a spell or two. In Sylvan, I say goodnight, Faven.
Good night, Faven. I will be across in, I guess, around 5 hours or so to take over the shift.
If I'm not there, then you know that their plan has worked. And I have actually been kidnapped. And then I shoot a really angry look at Zaga.
Is that telepathically or?
No, in common. Fuck it, say it out loud. Let Garrick know. He might get involved. Who knows?
Oh, we're gonna kidnap the elf. Hey. All right. Well, I don't know about you, but I can only have so much drink if I know the next day I'm going to be fighting. I don't want to be too off balance in my belly. And he pats his like
Zaga has a little cough. Lucy.
Hey. Let's see what you can do tomorrow, little jokey boy.
And let's see if we can find the other half of your beard.
I don't need to worry about the other half of my beard. As he like gulps down the rest of it, slams up the table. He's like, well, I'll be seeing you lot in the morning. What time are we planning on leaving?
Time's it now?
It was the 4-day travel. Probably getting through to like 8, 9 o'clock in the evening. You'd be able to leave pretty early if you wanted to.
We'll leave about 6.
Nice, up with the sun. Alright, I'm going to have a smoke and then I'm going to go to bed. He stands up, just like pulls from like inside of it, this pipe with quite a long pipe. As he waddles out, bangs into a table or two. He's like, fucking hell. Goes downstairs, lights up and smokes.
Zaga says to the rest of the... So, we're taking everything on his cart when we find it, right? Agreed?
No, Zaga.
He can't fucking carry it.
Taking what he can't carry.
He can't carry anything. Look at him. He's got tiny little arms.
That's rich. As Silas comes over and starts like grabbing essentially the stuff that he's left behind, grabbing your bowls and stuff that you've done, as he just says, Garrick's a good fighter, you know, and I whilst he is a dwarf and drunk and one at that, I wouldn't take what he says lightly. He is a mean bastard. His crew were not a bunch of pushovers, and if he's come back without them and in the state that he was before, I would yes, just be careful. And he talks a big game, and normally he delivers on it. So I just watch as he carries on, like tidying up.
Yes, Silas, could I have another glass of wine, please?
Of course you can. I have a bottle if you'd prefer.
No, not a whole bottle. Just a glass for now.
As he goes over and I start opening a new bottle, he's like, oh, fuck. Go open the bottle, pour it out.
Zaga's looking for a new partner in crime, and Arthur's not around. So he's going to go outside and approach Faywin.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will go to bed.
Nice.
What did you say?
I was going
to... I'm going to bed.
He's in bed.
Okay. I'll just sit here on my own, drinking my wine.
Drinking your wine, looking out into the borderlands.
No, Andrew was with you.
Oh, yeah, Andrew's still there.
Oh, yeah.
She's just like waiting for everyone to leave, just like, quite the interesting party you have.
Hey, so tomorrow after we find this dwarf's cart, we're gonna take all the shit we can carry, right?
You know the dwarf's
Agreed.
outside as well. You walk past the dwarf to go and talk.
Oh
to
wait,
him.
is he outside? You said he went
Yeah,
downstairs.
he went. No, he went outside to smoke. There's no downstairs. He, as you walk out the front door, he's
Would
like,
he go out onto the porch?
In that
though,
case,
instead?
I didn't know he was there. As I walked past the dwarf and he's smoking, I said, "Is that the most smoke you can produce?"
Oh my god.
because I'm not a dragon. Neither are you, little man.
No, you're not a dragon. I'm a fucking dragon.
Aye, my God, if you are a dragon, fuck me. You're a delusional little fuck.
It's nighttime, right?
Yeah.
I grab my cloak and I fly up into the air. See, I can fly. I'm a dragon.
Hey, well done with that cape. You don't think I've not seen magic before, you stupid little prick.
Hey, I'm a fucking dragon. Fuck you.
Just looks up, carries on smoking.
Saga flies over to where Faywin is.
Oh,
You hear all
Saga.
this going on. Yeah.
Oh, Saga.
Fuck that dwarf.
Why?
Beardless little shit.
In Draconic.
Mhm.
Be friendly, Saga.
In
He's
Draconic.
coming with us.
In Draconic then. So after we find his cart, we're gonna take everything, right? Agreed?
Is that what was agreed in there, or?
I mean, they'll come around.
I kind of say that as a no then.
Well, it sounded like he's got things that Al the chemist would like.
Like fire.
You're looking for some of that shit.
I am looking for fire beads. Maybe he'll do us a good deal. Like we could buy it from him after helping him. You're really good at negotiating.
I'm
but
not
maybe
negotiating
he'll-
with that beardless fuck.
He's like, what's the deal with you and dwarves?
Dwarves are traitorous little bastards.
Right.
They stole our homeland and our gold.
Oh, it's deep rooted. Got it.
Fuck dwarves. All of them.
Hey.
Okay.
I mean, not literally. I know what you're like.
Wow. Wow.
I'd like to melee attack.
Yep, can.
Saga by
Dwarf- the dwarf will
around the
help.
back of the head, please.
Dwarf comes over and goes, if you want, we can kill him now and bury him.
I thought he was
No,
gonna
that was in
offer something
Draconic.
else.
Unless the dwarf speaks Draconic as well. I know there's a lot of languages going
There's
around.
a lot of language going around. Maybe.
Could
I
be.
just decided he can. It's one of those where I reckon
He also
dwarves only
knows
know the swear
comprehend
words.
languages.
No, yeah. Dwarves will only know certain swear words in Draconic for the use of calling Dragonborns like
How very
knobs.
Scottish of
Yeah, yeah.
Zaga will not try to avoid the slap if a slap's coming from the back of his head.
Thank you. I think you knew that had to happen. And it is a 13 to hit.
It doesn't penetrate
can't
Zaga's
quite-
armor.
I can't quite bring myself to hit him fully,
His
but I
scales are
really
too
want
tough.
to. Yeah, right.
So Zaga says now in common. So we're friends again now that you know you're not being kidnapped?
I mean, as long as you don't try and kidnap me and extort my family, then yeah, we can be friends,
We
Saga.
were never gonna actually kidnap you. That was the part you were missing.
Yeah, but I'm not scared about you kidnapping me because, you know, I don't think that Hector would like that, and neither would John, so I feel quite protected. But it was the whole trying to get my family to pay you for my return. It just didn't fit right with me.
Trying to raise funds for our adventuring.
We do enough jobs, we can make money that way without getting cash from my parents.
Well,
If
you said
wanna
they were hella
exploit other
rich.
people, not hella rich apparently, even though I would like them to be. We can make money other ways.
So what does your dad do in the Commonwealth?
He's the king.
Do you think
Is
Faywin
this-
would
is this
actually?
real law?
Do you think?
Is this real law?
Do you think that Faywin would actually know what her dad did?
No,
Do you
he
think
just works.
any inkling?
Yeah.
Roll a.
Oh god.
Roll a.
I mean, I was probably like 21
History or
before I knew my
intelligence?
dad's job.
Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, just roll a history. Or just like a general intelligence, if you prefer. I think
He's
history
probably been
better.
doing it for ages. It's in the history.
Yeah, it's 14 history.
You know that he knows a lot. You don't know what you know. He loves his job, and that he that he knows a lot of stuff. He's always he always has facts about stuff. He's always up to date with stuff. He always knows what's going on. What he actually does, you ain't got fucking really got a clue, but you just know that he he has a lot of information. Could be random information. Just has lots of information.
I wonder where Faywin gets it from. He just does a bit of this and that, really, that guy. I've never really paid much attention apart from the fact that he
Really
knows so much. It's just how ourselves are, really. We don't really ask too many questions if we're getting the information we need.
I mean, you ask questions all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but not to my own father about his job.
I mean, that
Just-
seems like the kind of thing you would ask questions about. Dad, what do you do for a living? What pays our bills?
I don't have to worry about that.
Clearly.
Yeah, so he's worked there a really long time, so I'm sure he knows lots of people. So when we go there, if we need contact with anyone, I'm sure he can help find the right people.
Oh, he knows everybody, does he?
Yeah, I think so. He's been there a long time.
Do you know the
hundreds of
scroll
years.
maker?
Probably. Hey, you're always after fire. Maybe he'll know someone that does fire stuff.
Saga again.
And I'm sure there are other people that you can get jobs from or help for fun that aren't my family in Orhath. It's a very big place. There's a lot of different people there.
Do you know any other rich people there that we could kidnap?
No, you're not kidnapping anybody.
Oh, goddammit.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, let's pretend that we kidnapped Dwarf.
I mean, we could actually do it.
I don't think so. He seemed quite nice.
You seem like you're into this idea. I mean, I know Arthur will be on board.
I don't know, he seemed a bit poorly. Maybe he just doesn't want to deal with any shenanigans.
Okay, as long as we're all friends again.
Yeah, we're friends, I guess.
Saga goes to go back inside. Is the dwarf still outside?
Yeah, Dwarfs. He probably would have gone back in now. He wasn't smoking for that long. It would have definitely hit him, and he's gone stumbling back inside to go back to bed.
Saga comments
Comes
how
along.
much nicer the air out here smells now that the dwarf's gone.
Wow!
Good night, Saga.
And he goes inside.
Don't you come for my dwarves?
Has Bonbon and Undreal been doing anything while Saga's been
Yeah,
out?
say.
I was just going to say to Andrews about saying known about the Bullywugs.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this may well be linked to the bloom as well.
She's like straight away. It's like, yeah. She's like, definitely. Like larger, again, mutations. You're watching out for mutations now. So anytime that anyone's saying stuff like that, she's straight away like, this could be that. I think from Andrew, you get that. I don't really want to get into more danger than we're going to be in, but if there's more information to collect on Death Bloom, I 100% want to collect information on Death Bloom. So her aim is always just like, need to get back, but the more information I get, the more I'm completing my mission. So let's get as much information as possible. So as you go, I think this might be the Death Bloom. She's like straight in, like, of course it's the Death Bloom. This must be another. And she starts going through some stuff.
No, that's all.
I wonder if.
Are they still talking about the death bloom when Saga gets back inside?
Yeah, I assume so. No, I wouldn't say it was probably a loud conversation, but you could probably see, you'll see them around the table discussing, essentially, if it's a mutation of something, well, it could be a mutation of anything, so it's very hard to pin down what it is. But again, if it's a mutation of something that's like a toad, she starts going through, like, things to watch out for, and give me a nature check with advantage as you two kind of try and piece together some information.
That is a 21.
21. You, as you're going through and like piecing stuff together, and she's like going through her notes a little bit and picking up, she comes to the conclusion that things to watch out for together. Things to watch out for would be one, that this is probably stronger. Like if it's a toad and it's killing people, it's going to be stronger. So you definitely think like it's likely going to have resistances to basic attacks, bludgeon, piercing, slashing stuff. It's going to be difficult. You know these things have the ability to like be stronger than they are. 21 you got right. So she also was like, poison or acid could probably come into play. Whether it can deal it or it is immune to it would be something to watch for if you're planning on fighting stuff. And then because you go over the 20, the other thing she warns about is what ability it might have that is akin to the horse. Something that is going to test and try and frighten or scare, like the way that he was talking about it and what you've seen from the horse and what you'd seen from the visions from the duck. There's likely going to be some kind of fear-based ability or mind thing that's going to come. If it's the same as the Death Bloom, you got to be thinking about that as well before you go into it.
Okay.
They
That's
should
all
do
stuff
a little-
I'll relay to everyone else in the morning.
Little workshop on what you've seen so far of animals and what might be coming next. Cool. Nice. Any more for any more?
Zaga will come back in and go
Yep.
up to the table, and again curse out all of dwarfdom. Fucking dwarves!
The dwarf's gone to bed.
Yeah, he's
Oh, okay.
swearing about dwarfs.
You just feel like
generally.
dwarfs, okay. Just checking.
Fucking
What's happened
dwarves.
now, Zaga? Has something
Can't
else
stand
happened?
fucking dwarf.
Well, you're gonna have to stand him at least until after the end of tomorrow. So
Well, if this frog thing eats him, will anybody be upset?
Zaga, we're helping him out.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah. Just
leading him
until we
to
push
his
him in
death.
front of a frog. Yeah.
No, that's not what we're doing.
Fine. We'll see. I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna dream about a world without dwarves.
Okay, Zaga.
And Zaga goes up to bed.
Nice. As you get up to the bunk, one of the other bunks are taken by Garrick, who is de-armored and is full snoring.
Wait, did we not?
You went from the bunk room.
Did we not book this room exclusively for us? What the
No.
fuck?
You bet a silver
We
piece per
booked-
night. You got a bed.
Yeah, we didn't book the whole room.
So it's you four and Garrick with one spare bed, and then Andriel and Phelan.
He's in there snoring, is he, Garrett?
Yeah.
Can I tell how deeply asleep he is?
From the snore, it feels pretty deeply asleep.
Has he left his stuff anywhere?
You can see his bag. He's got his armor is just like hanging on the side of the bed. You can see that the box that's underneath the bed is there with the lock on it, and you can see he's still got like some of his light clothes on and his belt still on.
I don't think I've got anything that could just weaken his armor.
Just picking on NPCs, are we?
I don't even have heat metal.
Oh no! Well, that's a shame. Cool.
Well, I like my
Keep looking.
chances of being stealthy and breaking into the box. No, I'll leave it. I will have a look at his armor though. Does it look like good armor?
Roll an investigation check.
That is a 21.
It is. It doesn't look magical from like looking at the armor itself, but it looks strong enough. He probably has like a fairly decent. You imagine he has a fairly decent AC on it. It's like it's not full plate metal armor, but there's metal parts to it. Probably akin to.
Oh,
like
does
some
it look
slightly
too heavy
stronger
for
stuff.
Zaga to wear?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Zaga eyes it up anyway, thinking once the dwarf's dead, he can sell that for a decent price.
Yeah, it's decent armor. Yeah, so he's got like the armor there is pretty nice, and then he's still got his belt on, which is got like a nice big medallion on the front. But other than that, he doesn't have. It's not like when you're looking at it, you're not like, oh, this is fancy gleaming special armor.
No, I was just thinking about when the dwarf's dead, can Zaga steal his armor, but he's too heavy. He'll sell it for a good price.
sell you for a good price, you dead little rat. Nice. So, all in bed?
Yes.
Nice. You'll sleep through the night. Some of you get slightly better sleep than others. When you wake to change over shifts, Garrick is still snoring away. Otto is joining him. So yeah, it's quite the raucous from the bunk room tonight. But yeah, you two can change over at your
When I
midpoint if
first
you'd like.
get up,
Yep.
can I? Is there a bathroom in the actual
Room?
Or do I have to go over?
No, there'd be one. There's one up in the upstairs towards the end, like a washroom. But it's like a shared one for
Okay.
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, so can I head up to the washroom?
Yep.
Can I check my arm to see if there's
Mhm.
been any further movement in the darkening of the veins, and also would there be a mirror in there? I guess to
There's a mirror in
check.
there. Yeah.
check whether there's been any change in hair as well.
No. So as you wake up and check, yeah, as it looks now, no receding. That your hand is healing, definitely. So where the bite mark was, but the the vein discoloration is still there. It's not moving. It's not moved any further up. Not noticeably. As you look at it, it's give me an investigation check.
Raven's shaking her head because one's late.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20. As you look, and you're looking down and tracing it through, you can see that definitely that whatever it is within your veins on your hand now is in there, because it's not. There's nothing around there's no open wound there anymore. But yeah, as you look down, you think it may have like moved slightly up, but it's not moved more. So whatever is triggering the movement. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So when you still haven't got a clue for what it is that's causing the triggering, but definitely nothing you've done since you last checked has made it move on a lot. There may be like, as you're looking, it's like maybe it's slightly crept out, but that could be slight bleed. It could be moving up slowly for certain things. But yeah, you've got like a good mark now where if you were to look again, you could start to see if certain things were triggering it to go further. Same with your hair. That the initial bit, the area where it's black is staying black now. So like those parts, but no more of the hair is taken on any more of the discoloration. But you can see that even the roots coming in below that black, it's not like it was a little bit of black and now it's going back to blonde. That's now just like coloured.
Okay.
That's now just going to be a black streak that continues to grow. So that will get more noticeable as time goes on.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll head down to take over shift from Faywin.
Hello.
Hello, I'm assuming there was no trouble throughout the night so far.
No.
Oh,
Very
yeah, sorry,
boring.
Fane's dead. The horse is gone.
Yeah. John's spectral corpse just on the floor.
John's pecked the eyes out of the horse and it's dead.
John is now 3 times the size and has 7 heads. No, nothing. It's incredibly boring.
And as you've been out there for the first watch, has been like incredibly boring. You've seen no one pass through. Like the shop's been shut, the warehouse is moving. You haven't seen any or heard any boats and stuff coming in. So been kind of peaceful to be away from the city. You're a day away, right? So you're not really getting any noise pollution from Redvant whatsoever. So you just can pick up the sounds and stuff and the changes. If you were waiting with the horse and cart only, you wouldn't get that much of a view because it's like facing the wrong way from the borderlands, so it's not like you could look out over the river and whatever else. But sound wise, yeah, no one's passed by, no one's made any noises. There's the sound of nature moving around, but nothing that was overly worrying.
Every now and then I'll look over towards the borderlands just in case I see like northern lights or something.
You don't.
No, incredibly boring. I hope you brought something to keep you entertained because I only need 4 sleeps and I nearly fell asleep for being so bored. Do you have anything that you can do?
I have a couple of things I can do.
Okay.
You go get yourself some rest.
You tell me what to do. But yes, I will. Sorry, I was Kinsey then, not okay. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Fon. Anything I missed while I was out here, or?
I will lie to you when we speak to everyone in the morning.
What?
We
Why
have
can you
some
not tell me
idea
now?
about- Well, I mean, I'm saying it again in the morning anyway. But okay, well, we have some idea about
There you go.
what we
Kinsey
might
again,
be
or-
going up against.
The lines are blurred.
Both me and Andrew believe that it may well be the death bloom affecting the barleywogs that are around this sort of area.
Hey. So it wasn't your giant toads then?
It was not my giant toads, no.
Oh, thank goodness.
And we kind of, I feel like we've got some idea about what we can expect to come up against in terms of what we faced so far. I feel that normal attacks haven't really seemed to hit these infected animals as much as some magical attacks, really.
Okay. Oh, maybe I could use my acid arrows.
Well,
My poison arrows, sorry.
again, in terms of poison, we feel that may well be something that either the enemy can deal itself or may well be immune to. So,
Fire?
fire will do well. Fire will do well.
Oh, I wish I had fire piece. Maybe Zaga was right about when we find this guy's cart. If he's got any, I may have to take them.
Fire then, or if he leaves them behind.
No, Zaga said that.
Don't start taking influence from Zaga. He's not someone to be followed.
First of all, he told me that you guys were going to come around to the idea. As in, it was agreed, no?
No, I straight up said we are not doing that to Zaga.
God, I was caught off guard because we're pals again now, and I think I must have just thought about it in a nicer way. I should have realised that I was being played.
Played for a fool.
There's only one more thing that we kind of feel like we may have gathered from it, is that there may well be some sort of, I don't know, fear-based or mind control sort of element to it, like the horse tried and succeeded on Zaga and I assume the stable keep, so things to look out for.
When it was saying about the forest, must protect the forest.
Exactly.
Oh goodness. Does Andrea have any idea of how we can be resistant to that in any way?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay. I'll have a think while I go to sleep.
Okay.
I'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
If anything happens, just don't lose the body, I suppose. And
I'll try not to.
I'll pop John by the window and he can squawk if anything happens to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Ta-ta!
That's all right.
You gonna do the scissor, or is that just for those guys?
No,
That's
we flick our ears. As elves.
I flick our ears.
I just flicked my ear in real life.
Good job. Nice. So yeah, you settle in for the second half of the night, so you'll get the sunrise on. Anything you'd like to do in your 4 hours?
First of all, I will refreeze
Yep.
Zarkle,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'd like to get out my star map.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like raise my hands, cross it a bit, kind of say some little prayer or something, like to get a bit of insight to get my cosmic omen for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that in Elvish, please, just for effect?
No, I can't.
Okay. No worries.
No.
Because I have not prepared a prayer in Elfish to learn.
Oh yeah. The evens and odds, cosmic.
So does it
omen.
matter what dice I roll? It's just odd or
D-
even, isn't it? On whatever dice.
It says it's I think you roll a d6, but you could roll anything. But I think it's supposed to be a d6.
Oh, look, because the D6 is what the actual effect is. Depending
Oh,
on which
no,
one you
yeah,
get.
right. Oh, cool. Yeah.
It doesn't
so
actually
it doesn't
say
say no.
what you roll.
No, I mean they're all the same.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I got it.
Actually, the maths then I was like, they are all even
Yeah,
numbers.
exactly. It doesn't actually matter which one. Yeah, I got odd.
Odd. Are you going to wait till you use it to explain what your cosmic coming does? Or you want to keep it a secret?
I'll wait till I use it.
Okay. Here's a magic star boy. Oh, there's probably a million songs I could have used then, but stupid brain. Stupid brain. Nice. So yeah, you spend some time, and yeah, before the sun starts to come up, you get a very good view from here. There is not a lot of light pollution in the old medieval type era, so you get a pretty good view of the old stars. There is actually a fair few clouds and stuff that roll through, giving you not a completely unimpeded view of the sky, which again gives you the view that if there's clouds rolling around, that yeah, there is some more wintry weather coming. As you head, or as you spend your time working with your star map. As the morning comes around, sun comes up, nice chill in the air, as you all awake bright and early in the morning. Those that are in the bunkhouse, Garrick wakes up by almost choking himself on his own spit, and then once he's up, he's like, "Oh, fucking hell! Oh, right. Let's get going, you fuckers. Get up, let's go!" And he's just like the noisiest motherfucker. Like, shared bunk. Everyone did any travelling? Like, the worst shared bunk person you could stay with. It's Garrick. Very noisy. So you all get woken up by him anyway. He gets himself, goes into washes himself up a bit, comes in, starts getting himself ready into his armour, spends the 10 minutes, like, donning all his stuff up, getting himself ready, does a few, like, some stretches to get himself ready to go. Heads downstairs and goes for breakfast. Nice. Rest of you going downstairs, grabbing some stuff in the morning.
Yeah.
Wicked. There is get a very poor selection for breakfast in the morning from Silas. It is a place that has guests, but probably doesn't have lots of guests all the time. So there's the offer of fresh stuff, or there's like the continental grab and go breakfast, which will just cost you a couple of copper piece to get some breads, some cheeses. Fill up your canteens with waters and stuff and head out for the day. Or you all have water and food as well, because you had it in your cart.
Arthur goes downstairs and he asks, "Does anyone have any, cough sweets?"
Oh, get some whiskey in you, son.
I've got a good berry.
Oh yeah, no, that hurts. Can I have a whiskey then, please?
Yeah.
And how much do I hand over?
For whiskey,
We've got 5.
you've got 5 bottles of whiskey, so yeah.
You
can have whiskey.
Oh yeah, of course we do. So
Yeah.
I'm like, whiskey's a great idea, and then I go find a table and like get a sort of slathering of food and sit down waiting for Von Van to turn up with a bag of holding.
Nice. So yeah,
Zach had not got anything left from his bowl. I think the whole bottle last
I
night.
left it on the table. I wouldn't
Yeah.
have even paid attention.
Oh,
there's still be some
Find
left.
the
I imagine there's some left over from that bottle. Yeah, it would have been quite the effort for one of you to get through a whole bottle of whiskey.
I'll warm up the whiskey to make it into a hot toddy using prestidigitation.
Oh, look at that. Using spells to make the world a better place. Nice. You good? As you get out and see into the downstairs room, as you look out towards the river and where the river is running, you can see that there is a heavy mist, or fog out there this morning, across the river at least. And Von, as you're outside, you would have come in like not long as the sun's coming up. The chill would have been at the worst, and it definitely was cold out there. In those like the dead night just before the dawn. Very, very fucking cold. And then as you get up and kind of have a walk around and have a look, you can feel like underfoot that some of the mud hasn't frozen. It's not like freezing cold temperatures, but there's that crust on top of the mud, so you crack into it, you get the sludge underneath, but you can feel that. Oh shit! Something just fell off. I don't know what it was. You get that it's one very cold, but not quite frozen, and the ground and the stuff is not going to be great to walk on. You need to pick in your roots well, and as you look out over into the borderlands, you can see there's some fog there. So the landscape is lightly obscured, we will say, with the fog of this morning.
Can I ask a quick question on mechanics? Ritual spells, how do they work?
You can cast them without a spell slot as long as you take 10 minutes to do so. So they can't be used. Essentially, you can't ritually cast in battle.
Yeah, all right, that's fine.
So yeah, if you want to say you want to cast something ritually, then you just make sure you're taking 10 minutes to do it.
Yeah. I'll turn around to the dwarf. Hey, Whiskers! How far away were these things?
The dwarf this morning has a full beard.
The fuck? Yeah, I only noticed that after the
Yeah.
Whiskers insult.
What did you call me, little one?
I called you fucking Whiskers. You know
yeah.
what I called you.
You see this? 1 day's growth, my little man.
That's just fucking weird. How far away were these fucking things?
They were... Well, it depends how quickly you can walk, you little bastard.
I'm talking about distance, not time.
Well, distance. Yeah, it's all relative. It depends what the weather's like out there, isn't it? So what routes we've got to
a
take.
meter is a mile is a mile.
Well, do you walk straight in a straight line everywhere you go? You never... I mean, have you been to the Borderlands before?
Just roughly, how far away were these things?
Far enough. Good couple of hours at least.
Good couple of hours. Okay.
Jesus. I'm not sure you've got the right one here. This Joker's going to give us a lot of fun today, isn't he?
He's great on the battlefield.
I'm sure he is.
You'll find out, Whiskers.
Whiskers. Sounds like a good name for yourself there.
Too bad it's already fucking taken.
He's just chowing down some breads. Lots of breads, bit of cheese in there, some like coffees. Just get himself a nice morning routine. And then once he's like done, leans back, he's like, right, I'm gonna go get myself one last smoke, and then we hitting the road.
Yeah.
Nice. And he goes outside with his pipe.
While he's outside, Zagger again looks at the group and says, so will anybody care if that guy gets eaten by a frog?
I roll my eyes.
Zagger looks at Arthur.
Are you saying you're going to give me some whiskey? Because that's all I'm hearing here.
Yeah, you can have some whiskey. Sure, we got a deal. You get whiskey, I get to push that guy in front of a frog.
Okay. And I mentally prepare myself to cast telekinetic grab to pull him away from the telekinetic shove to pull him away from the frog.
Oh dear. Nice. Cool. So you settle up. Those that just for breakfast and for meals, just knock a couple of copper pieces off for stuff that if you didn't do it last night.
We got a cart full of stuff. Zagger's
Oh yeah, you got 10 days worth of food. Yeah. So if you need to, just grab some stuff from there. And then outside, Beric is waiting.
Yeah, tell me if you're eating our food, then I can take it off the rations.
I
from the
ate
bag of
there. I
holding.
took some coppers off.
I ate there as well.
I took copper.
Yeah, it's not. Silas, thanks. Bids you a good journey. Safe travels. Be careful. You know what the Borderlands are like. And hopefully we'll see you back soon, very soon, at the River's Rest Inn.
Farewell.
It just says, remember my... just remember my warning. So you head out.
Zagger completely ignores his warning.
Oh, of course he does. So you head out. You can see as well, when you get outside, that there is, patchy, like, it's not so foggy that you can't see in front of your face. It's not, like, heavily obscured, but there's areas of fog that are sitting around. In the area you're in, between the three buildings, very light, but as you the River's Rest Inn sits on the bridge. As you come round, take the horse and cart, get them all ready, come round to cross the bridge over the river, which is just like it's a small stone bridge, but it's got quite a large arc, because it's got two of these big arches to let the canal boats kind of through. And as you cross over the bridge and then enter into the where the Borderlands routes start, you can see, looking out, the Borderlands, as a reminder, is like slight undulating hills. There's a few larger hills off, but no mountains. You can usually see for quite a large distance. There's the deep dark greens and the light purples and stuff of the moss of like the moors, essentially, as it rolls out. So very lovely looking scene, but chilly this morning, and with this fog that kind of limits your view out here. So perception checks relying on sight will be made at disadvantage, as it is foggy this morning. And you can head out, horse in tow. Who is riding the horse? Well, riding the horse, steering the cart. Sorry.
Definitely not Zaga.
Cool.
I can take a turn, or Arta, do you want to?
You can do it because then
You're
you are much louder. You'll be much louder at saying if there's anything.
Okay, cool. I'm 15 on animal handling.
Nice. So yeah, horse is fairly calm this morning. Nothing there to spook or scare. So that's
Zaga
easy
does
enough.
make a point of saying loudly to the dwarf and the others as well. Let me know when you think we're fairly close to the area.
What, like 10,
Fair.
15 minutes out? Or
Yeah, well,
Yeah, like more like 20 minutes.
20 minutes. All right. We've got a way to go.
Just let me know. That's
Well-
all I'm saying.
Okay, you'll see it because we've got to get to the stream. So we'll know it's coming up before it comes up.
Okay, just remind me when we're there, because I'll forget.
He looks to you, Fabian. The dwarf is I'm fucking reminded.
nod as if to be like, tell him.
Yeah, he's your jester. You deal with him. Nice. So you head on out. Beric's going to lead the route along, picking out the way, and you can see for those kind of watching as you go that it gets to certain points where he stops and kind of like tests a bit the ground around and then picks certain routes. The way you did a little bit when you went north. So you can see that as you go through, there's not a set route here. The reason people go through the borderlands is because it's quicker to get across places, but it's nothing like the road you took from Redvant to the River Haven. There are definitely clear pathways through the different undulating hills that move around, but you can see that some points, like you can see there's two paths that go around a hill, and then one goes veers off to the left, and then another point it comes back. So you can see there's multiple routes you can take, and again, a lot of this is because the land, when it rains, will flood quite quickly, so it shuts off certain routes, depending on whether you're on foot or whether you're on cart, depending on how far north you want to go to stay away from the blood caps. There's loads of different things that are in play where people just will make new routes if they need to, or take different ways of going. So it's not like this is the straight Roman road that goes all the way there. It's like we're just going to head in the general direction and then keep checking in to make sure we're not getting lost. Beric thinks he knows where he's going, so if you guys are happy to follow that, he will lead the way. I will ask Arta to give me a perception check at disadvantage, though, for any signs from Callan and the Wanderers.
That is a 9.
No, cool. Difficulty looking out, but you know that the Wanderers use kind of trail signs. So, not actual hammering post signs, but rocks set up in certain directions will indicate whether certain routes are safe or not safe, or whether they think there's danger or whether stuff's happened. So you, in this surrounding, your brain would naturally go to looking out for things like that anyway. Almost a bit like how hikers paint on trees to set routes and stuff, that sort of thing. But with a 9, we'll deal with that. As you head off into the mist, can you all roll a d6 for me?
To use my new dice.
Ooh, new dice.
3.
2 for me.
I had... Oh, God. Hang on. I've lost my thing. I've lost my thing. I had a 1.
I got a 5.
5. Nice. Okay. 1s and 6s are what we're looking out for. 1s are bad. 6s are good. So yeah,
I
no...
had 2.
And you got 2, okay. No skill checks required if you are relying on Beric, and he will lead your way. So if we were going on a travel section where you didn't know where you were going, so actually for later on when you're traveling through the Borderlands, unless you have guides or maps, we'll be relying on the skills we used before, so things like survival and getting you a skill challenge to make sure you don't get lost or left. But if you have someone that's going to show you the way, we'll just take a d6 roll, which is a nice way of just dealing with random shit that can and cannot happen to you on the road. You are heading down. The pathways come in and come out as you get close to certain places. As you've been going for probably about 2 hours, 2-3 hours, you come to a section of path that is a little bit kind of nicer laid out. The ground on the foot is a little firmer. There's some larger trees around, which for those that are a bit more kin to nature, just mean that the ground has been it's been sucked up a little bit more, and you come to a crossroads. Where there is actually a signpost in here, where you have one path that leads off to one. You come in one way, and then it kind of splits off in two directions, the left and the right. The signpost you can see has some. It doesn't have like clear. This is the road to the Willow Glade or whatever else. You can see there's some bits written on it, but it's not written in a language that any of you would understand.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
As it's kind of the Borderlands is weird because they don't want too many people to know exactly where they're going. So you can see it's a little bit like akin to like the coding they used in the Red Hoods, that there's pointers in certain markers. Redvant is actually marked on it, back the way you came, is on there. But yeah, it's a bit more like the signs that are like New York's that way, 3,000 miles. They're a bit more abstract. It's not like just around the corner here. For who would know? You've all been there. I think you get the feeling that Beric wants to take you straight, which goes more west. You get the feeling that your quicker route to the Willow Glade would be left. So he is wanting to take you straight on. You know that you can get round, but at this point where he's saying, okay, this is the straight on, there's a bit where you're like, I think we went left here last time to get towards Willow Glade. So you might be going on a slightly longer route if your plan after this was to go south to the Willow Glade.
I'm on the horse, so I call out.
Yeah, so I think you'd probably, one or two of you would probably recognise where you are here. The trees here, like big, they've got the big, like almost like the Japanese purple bloom in here, matches the foliage that's around. The ground's a little harder. Yeah, and at this point, you're like, Beric's
We
like,
definitely saw those trees because you mentioned them before about the trees changing because that was our key to know we were there.
Yeah.
So I'm on the horse, so I call out to Zagorata and Bob. Last time, didn't we go the other way when we went and saw that lovely grandma?
We went north to start off with last time.
Yeah, that was not.
I couldn't tell you. I got lost, even though I said I knew where I was going.
Right.
You did get lost, didn't you? You said you knew where you were going.
Is there a particular reason you need to go this way, Garrick? Or
Aye,
we've been this way before, and
well, you see this, and he points out, see this stream here? This stream carries on down, turns into a bigger stream, and that's where my cart is. Why, where are you going?
Oh, so we're close.
Well, this
now,
is a
how
very
far
little stream.
out are we now?
Oh, we still got an hour or so at least. How long streams run for? But this is the route. Right, where are we stopping? I thought we were going this way.
We're going
Are you
around the
100%?
I'm 100%, yeah. I know where my cart was.
inside check.
Yeah, we're on inside check. What'd you get?
12.
12. Yeah, he's telling the truth. He thinks his cart is that way.
Whiskers, was that your name? I had someone call you Whiskers. I went to bed early, I don't know.
Aye. It's not Whiskers, but I'll let you off.
I say thank you in Dwarvish. Do you know the difference between a frog and a spider?
I do.
Okay, just checking.
How much whiskey did you drink this morning? Of course I know the difference between a fucking frog and a spider. I'm telling you, my cart is down this way. That way, that's going deep, that's going south. You're going to the forest. You don't want to go to the forest. If you want to help me get my cart, you're coming with me this way.
I mean, I don't know who you are and I don't know why you're here, but everyone else seems to know you, so, yeah.
Good.
Whatever.
We had a deal. I thought we were going to get my cart.
We are.
What? I mean, the stream's not going to be flooded, right? Because we've got our own horse and cart.
The
We
stream.
ran into problems last time we were in this area, so...
Oh, yeah, well, this is a dangerous area. But I wouldn't be going south. Anyway, west. This is where we're going to get the cart. What? Hanging around here isn't going to get us there any quicker.
Out of character, this guy's a wanker.
I mean, he's a dwarf, so.
Yeah, true.
Just say it in Dwarvish, it'll be fine.
How dare you pick on...
He's got a really good accent, though. Again, out of character. I'm very impressed with the
He's just-
development of the accent.
He's waiting, thanks. He's waiting now. So, what is this?
What are we waiting for? I thought we were going to get his car.
We've got to get the cart. Yeah, all agreed.
Yeah. Well,
I
let's
don't
just
know
go.
what we've stopped for.
Zaga doesn't give a shit. He's still waiting to push the dwarf in front of a frog.
I might be happy if our cart get destroyed, but
Well, yeah, if you can't get destroyed, the car gets destroyed, right? That's on you guys. See how that's my fault.
oh, that was me saying in character.
Oh. The cart's not going to get destroyed. I don't know why we've stopped here. If you want to go south, come back and go south. I'm just telling you, my cart is this way. Follow this little river, this little stream, till it turns into something larger, and that's where the cart is.
You'd agree to help him.
Yes, I thought that was the whole point. Might be a little detour, but we'll get to where we're going.
And then I carry on the horse.
Carry on with the horse, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, so you click the horse down. As you pass around, can you all roll perception checks at disadvantage, please?
I wanted to do a thing, but I want to wait until we've travelled another 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nat one.
It's a 9 for me.
Just repeat. That was a 6 for Arta.
2.
That's real bad. Beric, oh god, he rolled a 3. Andrea,
Disadvantage fucks us all
Yeah.
over.
I like it. Andrea rolled a 16 and a 14. As you are all like having this discussion and walk, you see that she like steps forward a bit and like looks up around, and then she just says, "I think something's close," and turns back to you. Can you all? No, not yet. I was going to get you to roll wisdom saving throws, but instead, can I get you to roll initiative, please? As she says that something is nearby, and we will take a wee break.
I mean, I was going to do my thing. The frog
You
beat us
want
to
to
it.
do your thing when you were 20 minutes out from where the car is. You're still an hour away from where the car is.
Oh,
I got-
assumed the
I got
frogs would be
10.
nearer the car.
I got fucking 24. I don't want it. Anyone want my 24? Fucking 20 plus 4. Anyone want it?
24.
20 for Zaga.
I got 22.
A nice,
I've just
a nice,
gone from a nat 1 to a nat 20.
Yeah.
a nice 8 for Arta.
Arta's on an 8. Oh, that's not good. And Arta's on a 10.
I have a question before we get right into it when we get back, by the way. Oh, can I ask it now, or do you want to wait?
It's up
for-
to you, yeah.
for me?
You can ask now.
You know, I got the poison vials. Was it 3 arrows per vial that I can coat in poison?
I think it was.
I think it was 3, wasn't
It's
it?
3 or 4, but I think it was 3.
Yeah, it was 3 or 4.
Okay. I'm just going to do
Does-
3
does
and I'm
it
going
not-
to
does
add
it
them
say
to my
on it?
bag and use this.
Does it say on it? It might say on
No,
the
because
thing.
it was the vial was just a custom thing, and then the poison arrows is an
I
item.
think if you look at poison, basic poison on D&D Beyond, I think it says. Just check, I'll check when we're winging.
Well, basic.
I'm pretty sure it says on it you can use this to coat. I think it's just part of the standard potion of poison. Is it potion of poison? I'll find it. Or vial of.
Okay.
So I'm sure it says on there, but yeah, it's 3 or 4.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool. So as you wrap forward, Andrew kind of steps in front, turns and says it's you guys, and we'll get to roll initiative. We'll take a break there, and then we should come back.
I just want to say that's so annoying because overnight I learned the spell locate animals or plants, and I was going to find out exactly where these frogs were with a ritual spell.
Can I also point out that I would have relayed what I said to Faywin to the rest of the group when they
Yeah.
woke up?
That
Because
bit
I said it to
we can say,
Faywin, I
yeah,
completely
yeah.
forgot to say it to everyone else.
That bit we can say you really. Where would have you guys been placed around your cart? Here's your cart. Faywin, you're in the cart, but you're at the front of the cart. Where does everyone else want to go?
I'd
Zaga
probably
probably
be-
would have been trying to be riding in the cart because he's lazy.
Yep, that would make sense.
I'll be next to the dwarf talking to him.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, the road's big enough to do so.
Guess
Yeah,
I'm
he would have
going
been out in front.
outside of the cart.
Yeah,
I'm cool where I'm stood.
nice.
And John
cool.
is above us.
Oh yeah, John. I had to glue him back together.
Circling like
His-
a drone
His
sent to
back
murder people.
ahead.
Sorry, did you just say you had to glue John?
Yeah, I snapped him off last
Welcome,
week.
I snapping, don't
Yeah,
remember.
I snapped him off.
Yeah,
I
you-
said
because
out loud,
you're
I
tired,
snapped him.
remember?
Oh yeah, Giz was
Oh.
delirious. It's like spouting.
I'm tired.
That was my favourite. You just said a whole sentence, and I was like, I don't understand a single word you said. Nice. So,
It's a fever dream.
you've been coming... oh, no, you would have been coming from this direction. Sorry. So, Redvant is this way. This is the signpost with barely anything on it. And he's wanted to take you down this route. South is the route you have taken before. But as you're having this, Andrew steps forward, says something's coming. As you... and you got to imagine there's like light fog around for perception, but close enough that they've got up to you without you hearing. You see from across the river, I might have to zoom out a bit, two
toad. They were on a boat.
they're large bestials. That is comparison size to a mini, so they are large beings. As you,
Are they giants?
they are large beings.
I like the saga.
There is no such thing as giants in this world.
Giants? Just got deleted from my workbook. No, they're not giants, unfortunately. They are large things. I will tell you what they
One
are.
day we'll find this beanstalk.
Mhm.
And
I mean,
Zach will
we
get his
did fight a
giant.
giant once, and I nearly missed it.
Yep. I know, I put it in there especially for you, and you nearly missed it, so I decided I'm never going to do anything nice ever again. Then I put a duck in there, you nearly missed that. Every fight I put in for Zachary, he fucks off for, so I've just stopped putting fights in for you now. You can get fucked. Up first is Faywin. These things, as you realise now, as Andrea said it, you are getting like a whiff of something on there. There is something wrong with these things. These are not just large toads. They are huge. They have toad-like features, like their faces have, but weirdly they have like ears, which are not toad-like, but their face and their like front part of their mouth, you can see they have a large mouth and this huge like sack underneath where their
so
mouth
they have
is.
ears.
Yeah, I was
They
going
do
to say
have
that.
ears, yeah.
Zach likes it.
So they can hear things.
Of course they can hear things. Everything has to hear things.
Perfect.
See how that goes. And as you've realised now through the fog, not seeing him with all your bad rolls, they have got up to what is a hedgerow here, only like a mid-height one. And as they've come up over, that's when you see that these things have been like creeping up on your position. They have come up from the direction at which Garrick was trying to take you now. Can I say Beric? Who's Beric? Oh, he's
I don't know. You've been saying Barrack for the past
yeah, he's a character in the other campaign. Garrick, sorry. But they did not surprise you. Faywin is up first.
Thank you. Can everyone see them coming through the hedgerow?
Yeah, as Andriel says that, hearing them there, she kind of turns around, and as you look around, it's not hard to spot now. You've stopped kind of this discussion about who, what, where, which way you're going. You can see that there's two quite large monstrosities. Then you can kind of smell them from there.
Thank you.
Arthur
Okay.
says, what's that coming over the hill?
Is it a gobbler?
Can I use an action to instruct someone else to do something?
It's not really how the game works. You can't boss people around.
I mean, Faywin is pretty bossy.
No. Let me give some context. I was going to
please do.
give up an action to tell Andriel to hold the horse.
Oh, you can free action. You can interact with people.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to tell her, like, Andriel, take the horse,
Mm-hmm.
take the reins,
Yep.
and then use one of my actions to coat 3 arrows with poison, please.
No, remember you get one
Yeah, I mean-
action.
Oh, okay, then that'll
Great
be my
plan.
action.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's fine. Because it's not an attack, I only get one.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I was going to do anyway, to be fair.
Okay.
And
Cool.
then I was just going to move. Actually,
You're pretty well placed, to be fair. You can
I was
move,
going to say,
but
no, I'm in front of Zagorod.
yeah.
It's
You're on
easy
top of
enough
the
to
car,
jump
so-
down from the car.
Yeah, jumping
Is
down
that
from the
maybe
car
like
is
double?
5. Jumping into the car will take double movement. Jumping down, I'll say you
Okay.
guys. It's not that big a car that if you jump down, you're going to break your neck or something stupid.
Okay, then no. I just want to use my action to coat my arrow. As I
Nice.
tell Andriel, please take the reins.
Mm-hmm.
Honey boo boo.
Yeah,
I won't
sure,
make you
sure.
fight.
Cool.
And that's it. And John is ready to go. He's gonna go other side of the car, kind of near. I think that's Arta.
At the top.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's me.
For moral support, while Arta's feeling poorly, John will go there until they move forward.
Nice.
I'm
Cool.
feeling poorly out of character. I can still hit things.
I will. I will use use Andriel as a kind of like a legendary action rather than an actual go. So yeah, she'll go after you to come back and hold the horse, and she's going to cast Bark Skin on herself. So you see, as she comes back and takes the horse reins from you, she then looks down and casts, and you see her skin. From the green, it goes to slightly more brown. You can see it has this like bark wood effect, as she now has a form of natural armor. I don't think you've used Bark Skin before, have you?
No, yeah. I know what that is.
So yeah, she takes this form, and then she just goes to like kind of calm in the horse, and she'll do that with her action and movement. As Von, you are up. Zaga next.
Okay, I'll start by shouting out, remember what I said about strengths and weaknesses, and then fire off a tidal wave across both of them.
Nice.
That's the Dex save.
Dex save. Does it have to be a Dex? The tidal wave.
Yes.
I was dodging it. I just wondered if it was like you could use something else.
No, it's Dex.
One got 5, one got 14.
The 14 just about saves.
Yep.
So the 5 fails. So 14 takes half, and the other one takes full and is not prone. 4d8.
Nice. Yeah, see, that seems...
Ooh. 16. That's
I think it's Dex.
21.
Sorry.
21
21. 21 bludgeoning.
is the full.
Yeah, 21 bludgeoning the full, so 10 the other, I guess. Or
I think it's a
11,
Dex save
whatever it was.
to make him, the balance to stay up. That's why it's Dex.
Yeah, I just wondered... Is there anything on there about size of creature?
Each just says each creature in the area must save a throw. Save a throw. Well,
Okay,
it says will
fair
save
enough.
a creature
It's
takes
big.
half damage and isn't not prone.
Okay.
On a failed, it takes damage and is not prone. Doesn't say anything about
pretty good.
size.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Defeat size. It's mental, because that means the tidal wave could knock over a giant.
Yep.
Fucking stupid D&D, which stupid.
Who needs a sword when you've
I
got?
know.
a bit of
There's
water?
some bits when you get into this, you're like, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
What does prone do again?
Means melee attacks have an advantage. Ranged attacks have disadvantage, and he has to use half its movement to stand up.
It doesn't mean he has disadvantage on Dex saving throws,
No.
even though he's.
Because he can
lying
just
on the
roll
floor.
about like.
Yeah,
do
you
like
still
a-
can move,
like
because you
a
can still
bear
attack
roll.
from being prone as well, so... Yeah, movement is... Only option is crawl unless they stand up. Has disadvantage on attack roll... Oh, it has disadvantage on attack rolls, and all attack rolls creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet, otherwise
Just
disadvantage.
imagine Herb diving on Helldivers. That's
Yeah.
kind of what it's like.
Wiggling around. Nice.
Winning the charger.
So you stay where you are, Von?
How tall is that tree line? Or is it just like
No,
bush?
it's not tall. This here is a bush, so this is easily walkable. Easily get through. There's no cover applied to it.
I'm gonna head into the field.
Straight ahead.
Gap between the bushes.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15. How far?
Yeah. As far as I can. I got 35.
You can get off the map.
Yeah, start around there. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right on the edge. Nice. Zaga, you're up.
Zaga curses Von for running so far away. He wants to get down off the cart and move so that everyone is within 30 feet of him.
Everyone. Oh yeah. So you can just get. Well, you could probably do it from where you were.
Preferably further backwards.
I mean, you could do that from the cart, probably.
Well, Bomb's not within 30 feet. It's just.
Oh, you want to get Von in it as well?
Yeah,
No.
but preferably behind Arthur.
30. To get 30 foot, you're gonna have to be there. Yeah, you're gonna have to be there.
Fine. Zaga will do something new,
Ooh.
and he's going to start singing
Oh, God.
I was tired of my lady. We'd been together too long. Like a worn out recording of a favorite song. And he will keep singing until the end of his next turn.
Wow.
Acting as a counter charm. So everyone has advantage on saving throws against frightened and charmed if they're within 30 feet and if they are friendly creatures. So this does not count the bastard dwarf.
Okay.
I can't believe he didn't cast Fireball when he had a chance.
No.
I don't understand this new saga.
Well, he's just been reminded by Bonbon about what he said before.
Perfect. Cool.
I assume I have to stay there so that everyone's within 30 feet.
If you've got to keep everyone within. Yes, you do. Okay. Any bonus action?
Well, I'm singing a song, so no.
Boogieing on down.
Bogey.
I'm assuming I don't get another turn. I don't get my next turn either because it's the end of my next turn. I have to keep singing this until.
I assume so. If that's what it says in the thing.
It's alright. I'll keep singing when we come back.
You get an action on your next turn, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, because I have to keep doing this as an action until the end of my next turn.
Oh, right. Okay. That's...
It doesn't last until your next turn.
Where's my sheet gone?
Check.
Counter charm. As an action, you can perform until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 foot that can hear you gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. Now, one would think you could end that early when you get to your next turn and everyone would stop having protection. But I'm assuming it says until the end of your next turn on purpose.
It's until no, I think it is just because that's till the end. But the counter charm it costs one action. It doesn't cost two actions.
Okay, fine. So I do get my next turn.
Yeah, you'll get your next turn. It's just if you move before the end of your next turn, people come out of the charm.
Yeah. Right,
so
fine.
yeah, as long as it's I think so. It'd be weird for it to take two.
I assume because it says until the end of your next turn that was intentional. Because obviously, when it gets to the start of my turn, nothing else is going to be charmed.
You still get the effect. Yeah. No, I think it's just a lot of them. Oh shit! This fucking thing. A lot of them have the effects that that either finish or start or whatever before. I think it's just a way of buffing them for their ability. Oh, I forgot to wiggle the map, didn't I? I forgot to wiggle the map. I know how to do it. Wiggle. Oh, wiggle. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect. Where's my pointer? Point.
Okay, yeah, so Zaga's singing.
Zaga is singing. Doesn't that move the map? I'm just slightly, I don't care. Nice. Up next is them. So, standing up is going to take half the movement, which doesn't leave him many options. 15. Nice. Gonna step towards you, Von, with one step. As it was knocked over by your water and you move around, as it gets up towards you, and it like reels back and just fires its tongue out towards you. As this big old sloppy, slimy tongue. That is that's a good roll. That is a 27 to hit.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah. With a range, and it does.
I don't like that clacking of dice.
Yeah, I don't have enough, which is never good, right?
Fuck.
14, 15, 21. 21 points of necrotic damage. Can you make a strength saving throw, please?
Strength saving.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good one for me. That's a 2.
2. You are dragged by the tongue to a space within 5 foot of the gobbler.
Gotta say, great sound effect. I enjoyed that one.
Thanks. And then it is going to no holds bars. You guys are level 6 for a reason. It's going to take, now you're close, its bite attack against you, which is bad roll on dice. 13. No, I lie.
Misses.
11. So misses. As it's like the tongue out and pulled you in, its mouth, like almost like a snake, disengages and it goes to chomp down on you. But you manage to dodge out the way of it. That is the first one's turn. Second one has its movement. Its movement's not great though. It was at the bush, wasn't it? Yeah, nice. It's going to front up the little dwarf man as it comes, just like charging through the bush as it runs down, and it's going to go straight in for the bite attack on the dwarf, which is plus that is definitely going to hit him. As it's coming towards him, the dwarf's like, "Come on, get me, you bastard!" As he gets chomped straight away. You know, like Hulk and Loki style, where he just like shuts him up straight away. It's like, oh shit, he's just been bitten. That is shit. A lot. So you see as he bites in, he screams out. Those that are close can see that this bite isn't just piercing, that there is this saliva from this frog-like thing has got some sort of either poison or acidic approach to it, as he takes something akin to about 35 damage. And is then...
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Cool. And then I rolled bad. You can see then as the bite's in, the thing rears up and lifts Dwarf in the air as he goes to unhinge his jaw to look like he's going to swallow this thing. The dwarf manages to wedge his mouth open and jump out away from it, saving himself from being what is it called? Gobbled up. Yummy. There goes. Otter, you are up. The dwarf is looking pretty rough, we'll say. He has...
How far away is Von?
Von is from you far. 40. Arthur, you're next.
I'll move up as far as I can towards Von.
So that's directional. I suppose you can dance between. It's going to be difficult. What's your full movement?
30.
You could get in a straight direct line. You could get one square away from him.
Right next to Von?
No, once you can get 5 foot away from him. With 30.
So Von's like 5 foot away from
Yeah. Well,
10.
no, 10 foot away from
One,
him.
five
There's
foot
a 5 foot gap between you.
Oh, 5, right, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
2 seconds.
Gobble, gobble.
I don't know. Can't do that just yet. I will just take 2 Eldritch Blasts at the one attacking one.
Yep, nice. Roll for damage. I mean, attack, sorry. Not damage.
I'm trying to say the numbers on this new thing. It's really hard to say this one. So one will be a 15 to hit, the other one will be a 26 to hit.
15 does not hit. The other one does. 1 out of damage.
That's just a 2 force damage.
Oh, don't go after me too much. 2 damage. That's movement, action. Anything else?
Yeah, that'll do for now.
Arthur, you are up.
In between them both, I'm going to cast Shatter at level 3.
Woo.
Level 3.
5, 10, 15, 20 foot between them. Well, 15 feet.
So it's 10. It's got a 10-foot radius. So
Yep.
like the middle spot between them.
Yep, cool. That would just get into yeah.
Yeah. I did the maths, I think. Can I get you to make 2 con saving throws, 1 for each?
Con saving throws, yes. These guys are pretty con heavy. One is a 21, and the other one is a 18.
Both save, but so they just take half damage.
Nice.
I'm gonna channel divinity.
Ooh.
That is. So that's 16 points of thunder damage.
Nice. 16 without the heart.
No. So because my channel divinity means it does max, so it's 32 halved.
Nice.
That's 4 times 8 is 32, isn't it? Yeah. And then
16. Nice.
am I going to be able to push them back 10 foot?
They are large creatures.
It's irrelevant.
Okay.
I believe.
It shouldn't be relevant, but it's again, your telekinetic shove shouldn't be able to.
I mean, the tidal wave knocked it over.
Hold on. I need to read my features.
Just because one D&D rule was written weird doesn't mean they all are. It probably doesn't.
Where is it? I've definitely got it at level 6. Where is it?
Beautiful.
To a large or smaller creature, you can push it up to 10 feet away
Nice.
from you.
It is large. It's
So,
not giant.
yeah, we'll do that because they're chomping. So I'm going to push them both 10 feet away from me.
Push them both 10 feet away from you.
Yeah, that's the wording. It doesn't say from where the damage came from. It says 10 feet away from me.
What is this?
Whenever you deal,
Sounds
it's
mental.
lightning damage. It's not thunder. Scrap that. Ignore me. I
I think it's part of the
Yeah, don't worry. It's part of my cleric thing, but because I did thunder damage, not lightning damage, I just thought it was both. So ignore me. No, so they stay where they are, but they both take 16 thunder damage.
Nice. They take 16 thunder damage.
That's
That's big.
my go.
Nice. Are you staying where you are?
Yeah, and then hopefully people survive long enough for me to use mass healing word next time.
Nice. That's always good. So yeah, so as you set off this shatter, the thunder rolls out. Almost as the thunder rolls out and hits these two big hits, especially considering they both saved. You almost feel like the clouds around as well are starting to like swirl and almost mimic the storm sounds that have been created from Arta there. As up next is the dwarf. He is gonna swear and go ham as much as the dwarf can. Where are you, boy? Where are you, boy? He's going to swing out twice with his axe. One hits. And the second one hits. Nice. As he does 9 plus 4. Nice. He does like good 15, 16 damage to that one there. As he just, with the axe across the belly, like, she's like, "Come on, you bastard!" Just swearing incoherently at this gobbly thing. Undriel is going to start trying to back the horse up.
Thank God.
And she is going to... Oh my God, what is she going to do? She's going to look back to you, Faywin, and says, and she say, "I think I need to get the cart back." But she's like, "Hopefully this will help." And she just like touches your leg and casts Long Strider on you, which gives you an extra 10 foot of movement.
God, I
as
love
the
you,
person
orc lady.
Closest. She's going to start moving the cart. Oh, essentially, because she's going to move the cart back with you on it. She'll use her movement to
What do I get? Long strider, sorry.
an extra 10 foot of movement.
Oh, gosh, she's such a babe, this girl.
She is trying to get out of there. I don't think that's all. Yeah, cool. And it lasts for an hour, I think. Yeah. So you've got that for an hour. Nice. Round to the top. Fabian, you're up.
Did a really big grin at an orc. Could I jump off of the cart, please?
Mm-hmm. Which
To
way?
help me mate. Towards Zaga's side.
Yep.
I would like to use a free action, and it says it in his thing, to tell John to go behind the one that was attacking Ron and Otter.
Yep, should be.
He's got 120 feet, so it should be enough.
120 feet.
Yeah. Oh,
Are you sure
no,
about
60
that?
foot. 60 foot. I lied.
I mean,
But it's-
I just have to check things sometimes because you just make stuff up. Yeah, I thought it was 60.
It's because
60
I'd
and
already
60.
clicked the tab where I had the 120 for my bow, and actually that was 150. Anyway,
I edited that last week. I definitely didn't give it 120. Nice. Yes, he's
got 60.
flanking you.
He's now behind them. Perfect.
Mhm.
And then I'd like to please use my bonus action on the one at the bottom
Yep.
for Hunter's Mark,
Yep.
and then use my attack on that one.
Nice.
God, I've had to write it down. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And then it's 7 plus. This is going to be a while because I've got to do math.
To do it individually.
7,
Yep.
and then 5,
Yep.
and then I'd coated my arrows last round.
Yep.
So could you please do a con save?
What for? What damage type?
Poison.
Poison. Nice. I can do a con save. That is a 16.
Save, so it's half damage, so it's another 1d4. If you fail it, it's 2d4. So. And then another one. So 7, 5, and 1.
Nice. Yeah, because I'm doing it on Excel anyway. So if you give me numbers individually, I can do it just like that. Nice. That thing is looking bloodied. This one down here with those attacks. Stay where you are. You only jumped off for 5 foot, so yeah, you got. Nice. Von, you're up. Zyga, you are next. Oh, sorry, Von. Can you at the start of your turn give me a wisdom saving throw, please? But you can roll it with advantage because it is for a frightened condition, which Zyga is singing for.
Wisdom save. That's 22.
You save. Nice. You are not frightened.
Good. So I have flanking now.
Mm-hmm.
So my ranged attacks will just be normal rolls now, won't they, rather than
Yes.
disadvantaged?
Just be normal, yeah.
Okay. I am going to enter into Starry Form Archer
Mm-hmm.
and use the bonus attack on the one in front of me to start with.
Yep.
Well, that's not going to hit. That's an 8.
That does not hit. No.
Fuck. Okay. In
Good
that case,
stuff.
I am going to so with the initiative, if I was to conjure animal,
Mm-hmm.
they take mine, or do I have to roll for them?
They go straight after yours. You suppose I'm not. It won't roll for them because it's just makes
Okay.
it more annoying.
In that case, I'm going to cast Conjure Animals and conjure 2. Try and conjure 2 at level 1.
2 CR level 1s.
Yes.
Hey. CR level
You're gonna be toads
1s. No. What have I got there? Roll a d4 for me.
Are these classed as humanoids?
That's a
Yeah.
1.
No, they're monstrosities. A 1. Nice. What can you say?
Yes.
Hamsters.
Oh no.
Where's the other bear gone? Why got to do 2? Why got to do 2, eh? Nice. Cool. So where are they placing?
Can I have them either side of this creature, so they're flanking. Do they get flanking as well? They flank each other. If I put them the other two diagonals from.
Technically, I mean, what do they come down as? What are they described as?
They are described.
They are allies.
Fey spirits.
Fey spirits. Spirits don't sound like they can. I don't think. Fey spirits take form as bees. No. Friendly to you and your companions or initiative, some groups of group in turn. They defend themselves from hostile creatures with taking actions. Difficult. Yeah, they're technically the same as thingy, so yeah, we'll say that they can operate. If it gets too buggy, then I'll just start giving my creatures abilities to not flank. Because there are some creatures that have a resistance to flanking, essentially. Like things with like multiple arms, you won't be able to get flanking on. So yeah, so where do you want them? One's they're bears, brown bears, but I only have one brown bear. One's a boar, so this is a small bear.
It's slightly smaller brown bear.
Yeah.
Hey, how come that bear doesn't look like the other bear?
Shut the fuck up. How comes that dragon is not actually a dragon, he's a kobold? Shut the hell up. Nice. So they spawn. That's your action there, right? So you can't command until next time? Because they spawn. Appear in that guy's face, and it's supposed to each which considers defense, if it's drops 0, some creatures are friendly to you. Oh, they.
No action required by me to command them.
Oh, nice.
I command them both to fuck up that giant toad.
That's annoying. Okay. Do you have the brown bear stat on your card? That'd be really handy.
I can get it. Yep, I've got it.
Cool. You can run it because I can't be bothered.
Okay, so they get multi-attack.
Brown bears.
Yeah. Brown bears get multi-attack, so they get one bite and one claw attack.
Nice.
So first one bite is a 30-20.
Yeah, that hits you fucking gene cards.
And the claws is a 14.
Okay, claws doesn't hit.
Okay, so the bite does 12 piercing damage.
No, that's half because it's not magical.
And then second one. Oh god, they're very terrible rolls. That's 9 and then 11. So both miss.
What's the HP on the bears?
The HP on the bears is 34.
Oof. Okay, they're pretty chunky.
But the armor class is 11. So.
Yeah. Nice. So you're all staying where you are. Zaga, you're up then.
If you like making love at midnight in the dunes on the Cape,
Hey,
then I'm the love that you've looked for. Write to me and escape. Stop singing.
Yep.
So
Like, shut the fuck up and get in the fight! He's single-handedly taking on a gobbler.
would a 40-foot cube also include the dwarf if it included both of the frog things?
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
Oh yeah, 40 foot. 40 foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would also include John, the two bears though.
Well,
And
yes.
yourself.
Well, the thing with casting slow is it's a 40-foot cube, but I can choose up to 6 creatures within it to affect.
Actually, I can choose. Okay, cool. And I can choose to win the saving throw.
You
Well,
can.
I thought that was the song lasted till the end of your turn. Did we
Well,
decide to
yeah.
have a turn?
it didn't.
Yeah, it only costs 1 action to do it. So that you still have advantage until the end of Zaga's turn.
I'm
So
gonna
essentially,
cast-
Zaga gets. I think it's there, so you actually get advantage from it as well. One last time.
I mean, maybe, I guess.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because once your go's finished, that's it.
I shall cast slow
Mm-hmm.
on the 2 frogs and the dwarf.
Nice.
Can I have a wisdom saving throw from each of them, please?
Cool. 2 things. One's a... Oh, fucking hell. What's the wisdom? One's a 15, the one next to Von.
Fail.
One's a 10.
Fail.
And the dwarf is even lower.
Fail.
2 on a nice. So
They are all slowed.
Nice. So they get one thing.
Their target speed is halved. They have -2 AC and -2 to Dex saving throws. They can't use reactions, and on their turn they can use either an action or a bonus action, not both, and they can only attack once.
Nice.
They do get a wisdom saving throw at the end of their turn, though.
Cool. Concentration?
It is indeed. And with that, I will move back 30 feet and concentrate right at the back of the field.
I think you're very
I've
smart,
got caught
don't
up
you?
as well, by the way, for the contra animals.
Oh, yeah, nice. Concentration. Thinks he's very smart, doesn't he?
That will be Saga's go.
What you don't see is the third one that joins the battle from the back, crushes you like the little dweeb that you are. What can they
Can the
do?
dwarf just die, please?
No, because you're picking on a dwarf for no reason. So now we
I'm
have to pick on you.
concentrating with Hunter's Mark as well.
Do we think
Keep that.
though that if we attacked a horse and it was let to run, it would curve round in a 180 degree and trample a kobold? Let me roll a dice. Oh yeah, it didn't even land. It did. Natural 20. All right. Up next is the gobbler. The only thing I can do is do one attack. Oh, you are some sort of son of a bitch. It can still kill you. He's going to go for the bite against you, Vaughn.
I'm going to use my Cosmic Omen.
What's that do?
So I get to roll a d6 and take it off the attack roll.
Okay, roll your d6.
It can be on an attack roll,
Roll your
saving
d6.
throw, or ability check.
Roll your d6.
That's a 6.
I was going to do this in front of the board, but I think I'm going to have to cheat just to make sure that I can get it done. Seeing as you're all cheating behind fucking closed doors. 6. So, what's your AC?
16.
16. See, he has a +8 down to a +2 because of your 6.
Are they within 60 feet of me?
No. So 15 on the die. +2 is 17. Is that a hit?
Definitely not within 60 feet.
Huh?
Does it?
What did you say? Oh, it hit. We've already confirmed it. Sorry. Get fucked. Should have called it. Should have called it, shouldn't you?
Well, I was trying to check, but yeah.
You should look at the battle map. You moved 30 feet away. You should be able to calculate that, shouldn't you? Such a master of the battle map.
Master of running away to the back.
Whilst everybody else dies. So that's 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 6. 9 points of poison damage. And you are grappled. You're going to need to roll a con saving throw.
A con save.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're grappled, but counts as restrained, technically. And you took in... What did you take in total? More than 20 points of damage, right?
It was 15 and 9.
Yeah. So you need to... The save is half, was that 24? So the save is 12.
Well, con. You know, that's lucky. The 13.
13.
Got a +2 to con. And roll to 11.
So your beasts stay up. You are technically restrained. So your speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. And your attacks have disadvantage. It's not a grapple, it's a restraining. Nice.
Roll a
But he
wisdom throw.
can't... does he need to roll? Oh, yeah, because then if he's going... Yeah, because he hasn't got anything else. So you can't get swallowed. So you are lucky that slow is in play. Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
That is a 12.
Fail.
Fucking slow, man. It's such a dick. I can't wait to kill you guys later. Nice. Second one up is The other one, I mean, the dwarf is barely even a threat anymore.
It's right in front of him, though. I'd definitely attack the dwarf if I was that creature.
He feels sorry for the dwarf. And because he feels sorry for him, it's got a thing here that says, make reach of tongue 150 foot. So I looked at Faywin's School of Math and said, just make up a number and go with it.
Yeah.
It's got 120 foot movement. I was like, see?
I love the Kinsey sound of annoyance there.
Yeah. Come out, Higgins. You did me. You did me bad.
I fucking hate maths, alright?
I know. He's going to go for the bite on the dwarf. Dwarfy boy.
Dwarf has
It's a
minus 2
-20.
AC.
Yeah, I know he's got +8, so it's a dirty 20 anyway. Dwarf is bit. That is same. That's what I did the thing. Oh, it's not too bad. 9 plus. What's the poison? 3. 9, 15, 16, 17. Woof. Still up. But yeah, he is also now restrained. Oh no, he's got to do a strip saving throw. Oh, he saves. Nice. So he's not restrained. Oh no, I lie. He is restrained. He's got to break it on his own go. Twat. Nice. Andrea is going to keep backing up the cart and the horse to keep them safe. Has she got anything else she can throw out? I don't think so. No, she's going to keep her.
Oh, did the second froggy roll his
Speaking.
wisdom throw?
He hasn't yet. Get back up on there. Come on, Froggy. Do it. Do it. No. Oh, no, that was cocked. Oh, and that's a 1. So, no. Still slowed. Otter, you're up.
A question about restrained.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderstep, I can teleport, taking one person with me. If they're restrained, can I still take them with me? It's essentially teleportation. I'll go with whatever your decision is. It just depends what I do that on it.
Interesting question.
Yeah.
I mean, with grappled, I just said obviously not, but restrained, I don't know.
It's like
Well,
if
no,
you
because it
restrain, could
is
you
still a
misty
grapple,
step?
but even with a grapple, because I think it's magically moving them, right? That you can get away with. I think it does.
Does that mean you can misty step out of a grapple?
Yeah, I think so. Because you just teleport, right?
Right. I'll read it out to you. You teleport yourself to an unoccupied space, blah, 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 blah. And you can also bring along an object, brings the weight, blah, blah, blah. And you can also teleport one willing creature of your size and smaller who's carrying gear, as long as they're within 5 feet of you.
I think you need to move 5 feet next to him, but yeah.
I mean, I will do.
Yeah. Yes, I think you can. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be able to teleport if you've got a hold of his shoulder. That would make sense. Before you do, you need to roll your wisdom saving throw, though. Because you started. Yeah.
Against frightened.
Yes, so it's on advantage.
Yeah, I got advantage on that anyway. Wisdom saving,
Yep.
19.
19 saves. Yeah. So yeah, you're fine.
And okay, I'm taking advance pretty fucked up.
Well, yeah, you could say that.
Okay, I will move 5 feet towards Van. I will thunderstep 90 feet backwards, so pretty much next to Zaga.
Nice.
And everything within 10 feet of that needs to do a con save.
You guys.
Okay, so one of the bears.
Yeah.
One of the bears has to do a con. I'm
He's
guessing
got
they have
a
no.
con save. I don't think they've got any additions to con. He got 21.
Okay, it's going to be half damage on BD10s.
Yep.
So with these saves, the saves match the normal throws because it has a +3 to con for the normal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only if the saving
so
throw's
big
got any.
plus 3.
Yeah, it's only you don't. It will say under saving throws if they've got additional saving throws.
Okay, so it's just a +3 then.
Yeah.
It didn't roll very well, so it's going to be 8 thunder
8.
damage, halved for 4 thunder damage.
It rolled a 9, so
So it takes 8.
yeah.
That's the best of alive, at least. Nice.
I have one other quick question, if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Does the dwarf know where this condition that's afflicting him has come from?
I mean, he can assume that it's coming from one of you because the two creatures are visibly slowed and he can see his ability. You are aware you are under the slow spell.
That makes sense.
So yeah, he knows one of you's done it. And if he had to guess...
Can I use my 25 feet left movement to move forwards towards the one near the dwarf?
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, because I used 5 to get to one. Didn't I?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can get into the space. That's the horsey. Otter, you're up. Nice.
Do I have enough space to get behind the frog who's grappled the dwarf?
Yeah, enough space. Movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. 25?
Cool.
To get...
Yeah, actually, before I do that, how's he looking?
I mean, he was bloodied. He hasn't taken any more damage since the bloodied.
That's fine. Okay. We're going to cast Inflict Wounds at level 2.
Woo! Okay.
With advantage because he's flanked.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a 24 or something.
That hits.
Cool. Second level, 4d10.
That is a strong old spell. That.
Inflict, yeah, because you'll get right up to him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm missing it. Oh, no. 2 secs. I'm trying to work out if something's a 9 or a 6. I think it's a 6.
I think it's a 6.
Yes.
Pretty sure it's 6. Let's go with a 6.
No, it is a 6. That's 23 points of necrotic damage.
How many?
8 plus 8 plus 7. Well, 8 plus 8 plus 6 plus 1. So 16 plus 7 is 23. 23 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
Does it need to a check for grapple?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's holding him with his mouth.
Okay. Well, that's 23 points of necrotic damage, and I can't use bonus action because I attacked with a spell. So, yeah.
Nice. My boy is going to try and break out because he's got one thing to do because he's slowed, and he breaks out. Go on. Go on, the Garrick, you super strong bastard. His movement is still... Oh, you can't do anything else, can he? What's he going to do?
He gets half movement.
Yeah.
And the frog has no reaction.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Where is he? 30. He's just seen you go in. Ordinarily, we've been way up for a fight, but... Okay, he's going to back up in a slowed manner. Wisdom save throw, right?
Yep.
Come on, dwarf! That's a 10.
No, the save is 16.
Jesus Christ. How long does it last for? A minute?
Yeah.
Must be. Nice. Andrew is going to continue backing this horse up to safety. And we're at the top. Fabian, you're up.
John, help me out. Or don't. Because it's 10 to hit, that one.
Doesn't hit.
Oh, okay, John. No worries. I will aim at the... That's a bad tail dub. I'll just shoot the one that I shot before, the one at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm better than John. It's 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do some maths. 7.
7.
Can you do a con save, please?
A lot. 25. 6.
Okay, that's fine. 2. And then D6.
Doodle-doodle-doodle.
5. Yeah, 14 total.
Which one was the poison damage in?
2.
Was that halved?
I think it was
No,
only
it's
1d4
instead of 2d4.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, still standing.
Ugh.
I'm still standing.
Slowed out of his fucking mind. Nice. Stay where you are.
I will. John will fly around to the other side of the thingy.
To this one, the bottom one.
Yeah. The top
top
one
one?
where he is. Flip him around to the top of that. Yeah, just there.
Pointlessly moving.
Yeah. It's like, what?
He's not pointless. He's trying his best. He's just a bit nervous.
Yvonne, you're up.
He's getting performance.
I just realised that after that discussion we had about the flanking, the conjure animals didn't actually roll with advantage anyway for last time. But oh well.
Then you put 2 bears on the board.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I get them. They last for an hour as well if I keep the concentration up. So just have 2 bears flanking us for the bit of the journey as well.
This dwarf's going ham. He's going to kill you all.
What's the range in that? Can I get myself within 60 foot of the one at the bottom, please?
Yeah. Oh, fucking God. You might already be.
It's pretty big. 50.
I've got to keep moving. I've got to fucking. It's
See
because
his darkness.
Where did the stream go?
Oh,
Still keep going backwards and forwards between the fucking thing.
You were doing really well up until that point as well.
Quick, check if he's got any troublesome bookmarks.
Oh, troublesome bookmarks. How to kill?
Yeah, that's about right.
How to kill your players without them realizing. Nice.
But yeah, 60 foot of the.
Yeah, I think you're
one
5,
that's
10,
Hunter's Mark.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, you're 40, 45 foot.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, I use my bonus action on that then.
Yep.
That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
6 radiant damage.
6 radiant damage. Nice.
And then I'm going to fire a guiding bolt at the. Is the other one bloodied as well?
No.
Okay, I'll fire a guiding bolt at the other one.
Okay.
That's a 22.
That hits.
That's 14 radiant damage.
14 radiant damage. Nice. And he's got advantage against him now, right?
And advantage against it on the next attack.
Nice. Cool.
Which, in hindsight, shouldn't actually matter because I'm about to attack with the 2 bears. So
Yes,
got
they need to.
advantage anyway.
They need to both roll wisdom saving throws though.
Okay. Did they get anything to wisdom?
I doubt it. That's a bear.
+1.
Ah.
That's a 6 for the first one.
Yeah, that's a fail.
That's a 3 for the second one.
Fuck you, bears. Get frightened, son.
And they don't have advantage, do they? Because they're not.
No, so they don't get advantage. I think it's just straight rolls though, because frightened just is disadvantage. Disadvantage on attack rolls whilst its source of fear is in sight and you can't move closer. They stood next to it already.
Okay. So they lose the advantage.
They lose the
from
advantage.
flanking,
Yeah. So it's just straight roll.
and the advantage doesn't come back from the previous attack from guided bolt.
It's not stacked.
No, it doesn't stack.
Okay. Fucking hell! I need to get rid of this dice. That is a.
Throw it in the bin.
And then the claw attack for that first one is it's a 17.
17 just hits. That's the AC.
Fucking hell. That's 7 slashing damage.
Nice.
Is that tree not slowed? The not tree, the toad.
Yeah, it is.
So that's 17 even without the -2.
Yeah, 17 hit. Oh, no. That's not that -2, sorry. -2 is 15. Is that the slow gets a -2 to AC? So
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. The bite attack on the second one is a 21.
Yep.
And the claw attack is a 9. Bite hits. Which is 10 points of piercing damage.
10. Nice. But
And they can't move anyway, so...
They can move away, but they can't move.
there's no point.
Yeah.
They both get opportunity attacks if it moves, so why would I?
No, there's no reaction from something that's slowed.
No, they get
They-
opportunity
They're not
attacks.
slowed.
Oh, yeah.
Opportunity attacks against things you're frightened against. Crazy. But they'll be at disadvantage, which is good. Nice. Zaga, you're up.
How is the dwarf looking?
He's looking all right. He's pretty fucked up.
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
It's like it's going to fireball him, isn't it?
I don't think I can without hitting everybody else.
Worth it.
I mean, he did say I wasn't a dragon.
I mean, if you fire it behind him,
I mean, it's a 20-foot... Was it a 20-foot radius sphere? Where can I fire a 20-foot radius sphere that will get the toad with the hunter's mark and the dwarf, but not Arta?
Like at the south somewhere.
no fair's
Yeah.
going to fucking go for you for this.
Oh, you're gonna fucking die.
I mean, I know he is, but I'm going to do it anyway.
I know you. You know you won't know where you're going to get this stuff, though, right?
Don't care.
Yeah, I assumed
It's
as much.
it's where the stream meets the bigger part of the stream.
Apparently, he did tell us that much. We
Yeah.
just follow the stream.
And I hope there's nothing bad down the stream.
Like toads.
Zaga is going to
Everything.
yell at the top of his voice, I'm a fucking dragon. I'm a fucking dragon! And launch this fireball at the area that we said. Both of them have -2 to dex saving throws. Can I get a dex saving throw for both of them, please?
Dex saving throw from the goblin. That's a natural 1. And a 4 on the dice from the dwarf. Both fail.
Okay, let's roll 8 d6s.
As this is happening, as the flames kind of shoot out of wherever Zaga's flames shoot out from, I'm imagining, as I said before, he puts his hands up to his mouth so it looks like he's breathing fire, but he's not.
That is 32 points of fire damage.
32
His eyes
points.
just light up.
Jesus. Yeah. In front of you, you get the smell, the sizzled smell. Nice. 32. And I'm just checking, because this does seem broken. You can just keep attacking them all slow. They don't get any additional chances to save.
At the end of their turn.
Only at the end of their turn.
Yeah. And fireball's not a concentration spell, so I'm not breaking concentration.
No, I'm just checking you're not cheating in other ways, because... all your time up to 6 weeks.
As Zaga's casting this, I'm kind of checking my bag to see if he's stolen the scroll.
You didn't notice the evil laugh whenever anyone mentioned fire recently.
I turn around and say, what are you doing?
I'm a fucking dragon!
Wow.
It's a bastard.
Yeah. Up to 6 weeks.
I would definitely give it to some enemies because Zaga has awful wisdom saving throws.
Fucking murdered. Yeah, this one's dead. Fully out dead. The dwarf is not dead yet. He was quite strong, but he is very frazzled. He's taking some big fucking hits, this dwarf.
He's
And
taking
he's
some
very
huge
pissed off.
hits.
Oh, yeah. If he wasn't slowed, Zaga's fucking dying, right? You are lucky as hell. And I know it seems funny, but you will be punished.
I'm sure of it.
It's going to be real bad. Cool. So that's your go, right? There we are.
Bonus action. How's Bonbon looking?
this is just a fireball scroll.
Very bad.
Healing word is. Oh no, I've already cast a spell, haven't I? With fireball, so I can't healing
Yeah.
word bonus.
No. You've got a spell.
Yeah, then fine.
Nice. Up next is just the one that is alive. His friend has gone down in a fireball. You are such a weasel. 5, 10, 15.
What, Hector?
No.
He's not. Is he a weasel? I thought he was like
He's a weasel?
a ferret or something.
Same thing.
Is he just out of range?
Well, he will be, and he's slowed, so we can't even make the fucking full movement anyway. He is going to... I don't even want to take on the thing. What's he get? 15-foot movement. Fuck, man. Slow is a real dick ball. Oh, wait. 5, 10, 15. Perfect. You can take attackers of opportunity at disadvantage for the bears.
Okay.
Not worried
Does
about
John
that.
go in?
John can get one as well, yeah, if he wants.
So one of them got a 16.
It does not hit. Will hit, yeah, sorry.
And the second one also got a 16.
Nice. How
Yeah,
convenient.
The other two rolls were 24 and 22. What attack do I use as the reaction attack?
Just a one.
The
melee
weakest
attack.
one.
Yeah. A bite or claw.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not worried about the bears. The bears
Number
aren't going to
15
kill
and
this
13.
thing.
What was the thing that you had to hit?
15.
I'll go with
Oh,
the
no.
claw hats, the claw attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So first one does 14 slashing,
Mm-hmm.
and the second one does 11 slashing.
Nice. Cool. 15 foot. That puts you just by Arta. He's going to use his necrotic tongue to try and grab you. That is a 22.
Hits.
I wish I had a thing that let me do max damage. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
More like channel divinity.
11. 12. That's 20 points of necrotic damage. And can you give me a strength saving throw, please?
No, that's not 20.
Nice. So you hold on, and it tries to pull you towards it. One square, which is all you would have gone. But you hold firm with the necrotic tongue upon you. It can't do anything else anyway. Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Just for the fucking lols. I rolled a 3. Yeah, Slow's getting banned. Nice. Otto, you're up. One is down.
How far am I away from the toad?
40. To get right up to it.
I'll move close. I'll move 30.
30.
Yeah.
But where do you want to be?
And just going towards the toad that's still up.
Okay, anyway. 50, you can get behind the bear. Pig.
How far am I away from the toad?
10 foot.
Oh, sorry, can I just back up one then so I'm not within tongue distance? And I fire an Eldritch Blast. 2 Eldritch Blasts to it.
Cool. Da, da, da.
So that'll be 18 and an 11. So, but that's just
One hits,
hit.
yeah.
And that's 4 points of force damage.
4 points of force damage.
How is this toad looking now?
It's now bloodied.
Just bloodied.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
It hasn't taken very many big hits, this one. Lots
Oh,
of
no,
small
true, it
hits.
hasn't.
Lots of small hits. Yep. Cool. You done?
Yeah.
Artar, you're up. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please? At advantage. Oh, no, not advantage. Just standard, because the scene
Why am I
stopped.
taking a wisdom saving throw?
Because you are starting your turn within 10 foot of the beast.
That's another nat 20. Plus 7,
Oh,
that's 27,
fucking.
please.
What's going to happen is I'm going to escalate to the point that I actually kill you all, and I'll be like, oh,
Do you want me to tell you the
shit.
funny thing? That was I rolled that nat 20 with a different dice to the other nat 20.
Jesus Christ.
I only have
For your
2
dice and
D20s.
sauce. Cool.
Okay,
So
I'm
you're
gonna
not
run
fighting. That's fine.
towards the Dwarf.
Yeah.
I want to cast Healing Word at level 1.
How far do you want to run towards him?
I want to run up to him.
Okay, you can get right up to him. Yep.
And as I do so, I want to whisper under my breath to him in Dwarvish, saying, "God, that kobold's got shite aim, hasn't he?"
Well, I figured I had plausible deniability. I killed the frog.
Yes, I'm trying to help with your plausible deniability. Really.
Mm-hmm. He looked, whilst thankful for the thing, he looks pissed.
Yeah,
off.
that is that's 8 points of healing. I
Nice.
rolled a 4 on my D4. I'm doing really well with these rolls.
You are.
It's power of illness.
Yeah.
And then can I get a wisdom saving throw on the toad thing, please?
What are you doing? Not
Toll
spell.
Dead.
Is that a spell?
Cantrip.
Cantrip.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. Right, which one of these dice is going to actually fucking do me a solid? Nope, that's a 3. I can't wait till I roll net 20s and kill you all. What damage?
Let me find my 2d12s for this one.
What type of damage is this? I think he's got immunity to it.
It's necrotic.
Yeah, he's got
I know
immunity
it
to
is. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
it. Now, you guys, the slow
That's a
is
D20. That's not a D12.
dirty.
Where's my other D12?
Yeah, it looks like a D20.
That's D12. Okay. And because we leveled up, it's 2 of it.
Nice.
And that is a 6 and a 7. Oh, almost cheated you there. That's 13 points of necrotic damage, please.
Nice. Still standing.
I'm still standing.
Dwarf is up. The dwarf is up.
He's gone straight for Zaga.
I mean, he can run about half as far as he normally would, so.
He can. 15 foot. 5, 10, 15. As he's going to charge towards you, and he's going to launch his spear at you, which he hasn't had to use.
Is this at Zaga?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
definitely
Okay.
is.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought Zaga was John
If
for a
ever
minute.
there was a
sorry.
time. If ever there was a time to give me a natural 20, it's fucking now. Oh, it's not a natural 20. It's an 18 on a dice, plus 7.
Cutting words.
Oh, nice. Very
The
nice.
plus is going to carry you over, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Of course it is.
D8.
He was an 8 on the dice.
No, I rolled a 3, so it's a 15 plus, and 15 is my AC.
Yeah. Nice. If you, oh, it's not. I was like, ooh, I thought I could do more, but I can't. Oh, 2. It's 2. It looked like it said 76, and I thought, no, that's
Wow.
cheating. That's definitely cheating. You take 9 points of piercing damage as this spear is launched towards you. Can you roll a concentration check, please?
Yes, I can.
As I see this happen, I shout out in common. Yeah, you probably deserve that.
The slow is dropped.
Slow is dropped. Oh, baby. Oh. If slow drops mid-action,
I have no idea.
I feel like I get to make a ruling on this right now.
He also gets the rest of his movement back as well.
I'd say, yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Because I'm going to try and attack you if you get slow, right? Because a creature's going to know you've got it. It's not doesn't say if concentration is dropped. Do you want to Google it, or do I just make a ruling? Slow feels pretty powerful.
I mean, the description says, regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. It makes no reference to what happens if it's dropped mid-turn.
No longer slow though, is he? So,
Yeah.
I would make the argument that you can still do shit.
yeah,
Right,
so
as well. During a enemy turn. Oh, come on, Google. Does slow end during a creature's turn? Oh, wait. Come on, Reddit. Fucking do me a solid, Reddit. I'm going to read the first thing and see what it says.
I mean, you can make whatever ruling you
Yeah,
like.
I like to get backup just to double check, you know,
I'll
in
give
the
you
heat of the
backup.
moment.
I think we're all giving you backup.
All of its offends. If a spell ends, all of its effects also end. The attacker could make more attacks on their turn. Oh, yeah. Sweet. The multi-attack. You can make 3 melee attacks or 2 ranged attacks. Oh. He's going to have to go for 2 ranged attacks. So he's going to make the
Gets
rest
us his movement though as well, does he?
Yeah. Gets the rest
You
of his
reflect
movement.
his spear, then.
Grabs the spear from your body and hits you with it. Which is 18 on the dice again.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And this time, because he's holding it, he gets to roll 2d8s. That is 12 points of piercing damage. As he stabs you with it, grabs out, stabs you with it, and goes, "Oh, fucking fireball me, you kobold dick!" He is spitting and seething and frazzled. His skin is burnt and frazzled. His beard has been
Is his
frazzled
beard burnt
again.
off?
It's half burnt off again, which is annoying.
Yeah,
Just grew.
whiskers.
Andriel is up next,
When
who
it
is
grows back, you're going to have a lopsided
scared
beard.
as hell. Faywin, back
I don't
to
think,
the
I don't
top.
think both of us are leaving this fight alive.
Faywin, you're up.
Oh,
That thing is
Andriel,
not looking
okay.
super weak, and it is not slowed anymore. I will remand.
because the other one died,
Mm-hmm.
the hunter's mark goes onto the one that's still standing.
Yeah.
I say put it on the dwarf personally.
Not a chance. I'm going to call back and be like, guys, it's still up. If anyone needs a good berry, I can help, but we need to focus. And I say it really quickly so that it doesn't count as an action. And then I'm going to fire my bow. 27 to hit.
Hit.
And now some math. 13.
Yes.
And then it's got hunter's marks, so 3. And then could you please do a con save?
Yep. He's got a very good con though. That's a 19.
Okay, so then just another 3, please.
Okay.
And that's my first attack.
Yep.
Big old John boy. He can fly closer to it, but he's doing fuck all on the dice.
Yep.
I'm going to hit it again with my bow. 16 to hit.
Wait, how did that went backwards and forwards? So you using your 2 attacks and using your bonus action to tell John to attack.
No. John's not attacking. He's just going to move.
Oh, he's
His
just
movement
moving.
is
Okay,
just going
sorry.
close, but he's not doing anything else because
Yeah.
he's shit.
Okay.
And then my second attack is me with my bow again.
Mhm.
So 16 to hit.
16 doesn't hit.
Oh no, I rolled again by accident. But
Dwarf's fault. It would have hit.
It would have hit. Yeah.
the next one that I accidentally just rolled was 29.
That's a shame it doesn't count.
Yeah, I know. And then I want to move forward a little bit, just slightly towards, away from all the drama behind me, because I have not got time for that.
Yep. Nice.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Von, you're up.
Okay. Can I get with? Am I within 60 foot? Let's move forward a little bit.
Yeah, you need to move like 1 square, annoyingly.
Sorry, could you move John down closer to the other one? That was his action. Thank you.
I'll move further down a bit more to go like in front
Away
of
from the
where the
drama.
horse and cart is.
Away from where?
Like towards in front of the horse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm leaving them two to it up there. In my mind, Zaga deserves what he's getting right now. So,
I mean, it was a perfectly good fireball. It killed the frog.
I'm going to use the starry form attack on the toe first. Say, And then fire another guiding bolt at it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that's a fucking 8. So that misses as well.
Hit. That's nice.
So with the bears now, that thing they had last round, is it a per round thing or is it stay up?
Any beast or humanoid that starts within 10 feet must succeed and dismay or be frightened until the start of the creature's next turn. It had to go there, so they've got to roll again. So it ran out last time. So yeah.
What is it again?
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm. So +1, so 17 for the first one.
Yep.
And dirty 20 for the second.
Yeah, they both hit. Fucking bears.
And they move. Can they go within flanking again? Or
yeah, they can do if you want.
We'll
It's
have to
not got a
move
lot
one
of
at a
life.
time.
It's not got a lot of life, so you can roll the attacks at advantage if you want. They should be able to. They've got more than enough movement to get in there.
yeah, I'll get them both within flanking of it.
Yeah. They can move down.
Do the attacks with advantage. So the first one's bite is a dirty 20.
Yep.
And the claws is 24.
Yeah, okay, it's dead. There's no way you're not rolling enough damage to get it on death's doors. As the bears rip in and kill the last of the flesh goblins. Literally, we'll be pulling this thing apart as it's there. Zaga, you are next. We are not out of initiative because there is an angry dwarf on the board.
There is. Zaga's going to say to him, "Hey, why aren't you attacking the frogs? The fireball killed one, you idiot!" And when he says that, he is also going to whisper a discordant melody at the dwarf.
Oh, you're going to attempt?
Can I have a wisdom saving throw for a dissonant whispers at level 2?
Fucking let's go. That's 19.
That is a succeed, but he still takes half damage.
I'll take that, baby.
Oh, that's an awful set of dice rolls. That is 4 points of, was it psychic?
Yeah. 4 points of psychic. My gobbles are dead. Otter, you are up, then Arta, and then the dwarf.
Wait, did I have a bonus action?
Oh, if you want a bonus action. You run away?
No. No bonus action.
Can I have a wisdom saving throw from the dwarf, please?
What's it for?
Suggestion.
Oh, you 12.
Okay, I'm going to suggest to the dwarf to stop fighting Zaga, to guide us to the cart, and carry out the end of the deal, and then be on his merry way. Suggestion lasts 8 hours.
Yes.
I'm
sorry to ruin your
I'm
sorry to ruin your fun here, but
you just
no more deaths.
Okay.
I was looking to hold person, but I don't have it equipped.
I've got 3 melee weapon attacks with +7s to hit, and you're gonna fuck me like that.
Do you want to roll them and see what you could have had?
Nope.
Wow. Is that the deal or no deal thing? Do you want to open the box anyway?
Let's just say there's some printing that's going to get done before next week, shall we?
I mean, I want to say it is a concentration spell, so there's a way out.
Oh, nice. Can you roll for the bush? There's a thorn there. Nice. As you see, this dwarf was ready to rip the shit out of Zaga there as he lowers his thing. Suggestion lasts for 8 hours.
Yes, concentration for 8 hours. I can't tell him to do anything that would be harmful. I just tell him to,
Okay.
do his normal shit.
Cool. So he lowers his his spear that he had in his hand, and will follow the suggestion for now, which means you are technically out of combat.
Zaga cast fireball.
And I'll say to Zaga, keep away from the dwarf.
And Zaga will say, "For now."
Oh,
And
yeah.
Arta will say, well, he did kind of keep away from the dwarf. It's just, he fired fire at him.
Fired a fireball at him.
I fired
poor
fire at the
dwarf.
frog thing and it died. I'm a hero.
The poor dwarf. Nice. So yeah, you are out of combat. The vile beasts are dead. Very, very useful use of the slow spell to stop you getting full gobbled.
It is a
I
mess.
can't believe that the dwarf stopped one of you getting attacked and you still fireballed him anyway. I can't
Me.
believe it.
He said I wasn't a dragon.
You're not a dragon. You're a kobold. You're literally not the dragon. Don't make me put dragons in the
Out of character, I don't know if Weaver wants to die, but
Zaga definitely thinks he's a dragon.
I think he does want to die. Well, we've just found out. Cool. So yeah, as he relaxes down and goes to follow your suggestion, it's such. I need to read it because it's such a weird one now. I don't know whether you guys just need to literally leave him alone, because
what suggestion?
yeah, because you essentially roleplay wise, I got to roleplay him whilst you're still traveling for a little bit longer, and I don't know how that works when deep down he fucking hates one of you. It's just cause of activity. Magic influence creature you can see with rays, can hear and understand it, creature can't chant. Oh. Oh no, he's frightened. Okay, cool. I thought I had advantage on the roll then. Yeah. Course of action. It's just a course can continue for the entire duration. Okay. The spell ends when the subject finishes what it was asked to do. You can also specify conditions that will trigger special activity duration. Okay.
If anyone damages the target, the spell ends.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So he's still pissed, but he's going to go through with it. It's a very strange set of circumstances.
It just
Nice.
depends on what he interprets go on your merry way at the end to me.
Yeah, so go continue on your journey. So until that drops to 8 hours as well.
Yep. Okay. So
If I decide to drop concentration halfway through.
yeah, so you got concentration. He can't be injured in any way. Yeah, so there's a few things at play.
If you or any of your companions damage the target, if he injures himself, he doesn't matter.
Oh no, the carriage hit a rock.
If you and your companions damage the target. Yeah, but that's assuming it's an enemy. So also, if anything else hits him. It's essentially if it takes damage, because it's supposed to be on an enemy, right? So when you do it, you're supposed to agree between yourselves you're not going to attack.
Yeah, it's essentially on an NPC.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I was just trying to think about how the roleplay works for him, because he's just going to lead you away, whether you're just supposed to leave him be because he's going to carry on, because it is going to be a strange thing whether he's going to do what you've asked him to do, but doesn't mean he has to.
Doesn't have to like.
He doesn't have to like you to do it, yeah, which is the difficult one. It's more for my brain. Nice.
I'd
So yeah,
imagine he's just doing it while inside his head he's thinking, "Why the fuck am I doing this? I want to kill that bastard."
Yeah, I suppose he's like over. The overriding impact is that he wants to get this stuff. So he's using that as the thing. But yes, you kill these two fleshy eating beasts. Have some kind of necrotic thing. They obviously have some ability to try and eat and turn people. You see one of them, the one that was near the bears, that in like the folds of like its flabby mouth hole, there is these like longer strands of like longer ginger hair, and you see the ringlets of similar to Garrick's beard, that this thing had hold of, still had hold of the other half of the beard. Just confirming that it is indeed the beasts that was going there, and that it had the beard itself and was holding onto it.
Can I loot one of the toads?
You can loot. There is nothing on them loot wise bar the ring, the beard rings, but you can try and carve some bits from them if you'd like. They are beasts.
I got up to Andrew and ask her if she wants to take some samples.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
I'll hold the horse while she
Somebody
does that.
slips and stabs the dwarf.
I put both my bears next to Zaga.
Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck? What are these bears doing here?
So how long do the bears last for? An hour.
An hour.
Okay.
I got what looks like a sunshine or a star on the dice, which I'm assuming is the 20, because I can't see the 20 elsewhere.
Yeah. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh, the
It
sunshine.
might be the one.
No, there is a 1, so I'm assuming it's the 20.
Keep an eye on Zaga.
John wants to sit on one of the bears.
Oh, I was like,
Zaga turns to Arthur and says, "Hey, did you see that sweet fucking fireball?"
Arthur responds in Dwarvish saying, "I'm disappointed in you."
I don't know what you said, but I'm going to assume it was, "Yeah, that was fucking awesome."
And then I'd say in common, "Yeah, it was pretty fucking cool."
Dwarf shoots you a look.
Under my breath.
Nice. So you
Does it
harvest.
break if the dwarf is attacked verbally?
Oh, takes offense.
Does it
No,
take
that's
that?
fine. Takes fine.
I mean, technically, I said don't fight Zaga, so
Oh yeah, what was the wording that you said? Just so I can make sure that I can get around it.
to stop fighting Zaga, and carry on, take us to the cart, conclude the business, and be on the and be carrying.
There's many sentences.
I mean, no, it's
Lots of-
only one
lots of
sentence if there's commas.
Lots of room to
Go on merry
to-
ways. It's gone. Yeah.
So I mean, technically, you could attack Art for saying that.
Cool. No, just I've got it written down. Nice. So yeah, you can harvest some bits of them. You can take out but not 20 easily. Take out the tongue of the flesh gobbler, which has some necrotic powers. I will break that into a thing, but it can be investigated for poison purposes. But other than that, they didn't have much on them. They are just large beasts. If you would like to discern, I think Andrea will anyway. But a nature check can be done to look at what they are.
Yep. Do a nature check. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, nice. Yeah, these are monstrosities. They are they definitely don't look like they're from natural evolution. They have been created or misshapen in some way. There are parts of them that look like toads or amphibians of some sort. Parts of them look a little bit lizard-like. So you can see just the tongue and the top half is definitely there. But then there's bits that remind you of the shambling mounds you fought. If you remember that first thing that started swallowing people way back in the forest. There's bits that remind you of that as well. So you can definitely see the influences of... They're definitely, and they are monstrosities. They are, created and seemingly evil in nature. There was no frightened animal type aspect from them. These things were hunting down and trying to kill you. There was no
It was different to the horse, for example. The
yeah,
horse was scared because it was...
The horse, the horse was a bit scared. But yeah, the difference between did you startle a bear and it kills you because you're near its lair, to this thing was hunting down the dwarf to try and yeah. I would say, especially with the 20s, I think you'd get the feel that these things were on the hunt and having possessions or something of their prey enables them to lock in to hunt them down. So the reason that you got these things here were that they were actually tracking down the dwarf, not just ambling around.
Speaking of the dwarf, Zaga is going to make sure he keeps his eyes on the dwarf at all times.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to see everything the dwarf does.
Nice. He's throwing his
So the
shit at
dwarf's
you.
doing the same to you as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, this includes things like drinking a healing potion.
Okay. You want me to tell you stuff? That's interesting.
Or Zaga's watching it.
Okay. Give me a perception check with disadvantage, because it's foggy.
Oh, fucking perception.
And he's miles away from you. I'm joking. I don't give a shit.
I mean,
On that note, I'm going to cast Healing Word. On
Yeah, I was going to say.
want it at disadvantage or?
No, you can watch him.
Okay.
You don't know what HP he has.
No, I had no idea.
No. And I'm definitely not going to tell you. He's doing all right.
Zaga will also cast Healing Word himself.
Cool. Yeah, so you have a time. You got these things here. You can, you can gut them. So you can take out. I'd say with the 20, you'll be able to get the tongues out on both of them, and then we'll back convert them into some ingredients. You've got the checks on them. They're definitely monstrosities that have been created from the thing, that have been abnormally moved from some monster or something else that has been quickly mutated. And then as the dwarf is there getting ready, he kind of pats himself down and he's fucking looking to get going. He's eager now to get you guys on the move. He's like, come in, you want to go? Let's go. We got down this road. We'll go down. These things are dead now. Let's just go get the cart and get out of here.
Yep.
You heard Whiskers. Let's go.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you so bad. Nice. So you if you want, so those that are casting spells, cast spells on yourself now. If you're wanting to take a rest to do healing dice, short rest, you need to stop for an hour. But if you just carry on, you just carry on. Can't.
I think we carry on,
If
don't
you're
we?
just using spell slots. Yeah, make sure you are marking off spell slots if you're using them to heal, please.
As Greyman once said, I'm still standing.
Nice.
Better than I've ever been.
Yeah. As
Feeling
you
like a true survivor.
carry on down the road. Out in front, leading the way. I suppose, will you go back onto the cart, Faywin, or are you leaving Undreal with the...
I think she can do it.
Yeah.
I'll walk alongside her, but I won't be on the car.
Yeah, you can see that she has some worry
Are you okay?
over what the fuck just happened there. Yeah, so I think there's a bit where she's a bit like, that was, I mean, I thought we were all working together to take things out. I mean, it's good that we have found more Death Bloom, but I do not understand the infighting.
And then I gesture towards the dwarf.
Mm.
You mean that? What happened with that?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe... I'd like to think it was an accident. I haven't seen him cast that before. Maybe he didn't realise how big the spell... I'm in Orcish, by the way, because it's just Andrea. I don't know if maybe he didn't know how far that would cast, or... I know he doesn't really like dwarfs, but I'd like to think it wasn't on purpose.
My worry would be that he did eat some of the duck, and that if he is maybe on his own journey to, I don't know, madness or mutation, that we should maybe watch for what is going on. To attack people that are here to help you is a very strange move and would appear for your group to be out of character. So I don't know if you want to, if that is something we should just be aware of.
Let's keep an eye on him, although I do know that he doesn't like dwarves, so I'm more inclined to think that it was a mistake that maybe he wasn't as careful about. But let's keep an eye on it. And
everything that is happening, we should be careful. Like I say, there is in these situations usually very little coincidence.
Are you okay though? You didn't
Maybe
get
should
hurt or
remember
anything?
He did yell, "I'm a fucking dragon," when he unleashed it.
It's still very, very Death Bloom-esque.
That can be
Sounds
the
like
words of
someone-
a madman.
Yeah, someone's gone mad.
But this is the thing. I don't know if you
Oh,
you were really attacking him specifically.
Maybe the best thing we can spread is a bit of paranoia.
I like it.
Does Zaga act? Or maybe the duck did affect him. Who knows?
Andrea, can I ask you a question?
Mhm.
Before they appeared, you seem to have sensed it. Was there anything in particular you were looking out for? Do we need to be looking out for anything else that may be ahead?
I think maybe just being a little bit more aware. We were stood deciding which way to go, and there seemed a bit of confusion. But I heard and saw them coming from afar. I could hear the footsteps. So I think just a bit more, be a bit more aware of our surroundings. Maybe might be useful.
Okay. And you're all right though. You didn't get hurt.
Yes. No.
Thanks for giving me the
there's
extra thingy that you gave me. That was lovely.
There's not much I can do, but I will help where I can. And we managed to keep the horse and cart safe, so this is good.
No, I like her.
Zaga is walking next to the cart, feeling in a pretty good mood, whistling a happy song.
Nice. So yeah, you carry on down the road then. So it's still a way to go. You're following westward out into the I was about to say into the forest. Isn't it? The forest really, is it? Let me just stop this screen going fucking mental again.
Borderlands.
The Borderlands, yeah. So it gets a little bit messier. The ground softens up again as you get away from, and you notice as you kind of float in and out of where the trees are and where the moorland is, that it gets a bit boggy and a bit north. The fog still persists, but as the day carries on, it warms up, so there's less cracking underfoot of the ice, and it goes back to just soft mud and wet areas more. As you get into kind of like more of a moorland, the ground and the trees disappear, and it kind of softens up as the river or that stream turns more into a river, starts getting thicker and stronger. As you get close to approaching, I forgot what his name is. Garrick turns around and says, "Hey, we're getting close now."
This is an extra thing on the wall. Can I slap Saga on the back of the head and say, "What the fuck were you doing back there?"
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
You need to take fucking personal opinions of things aside while we're trying to fucking help people.
I mean, I was doing what we were all doing. I killed the fucking frog thing. It just, he happened to be a little bit closer than I thought he'd be.
You know I don't believe that for a second, Saga.
I've never cast that before. I don't know what I'm doing there. I just felt the magic bubbling up inside me and let it go. And you saw it killed the frog thing. So that was the big deal, right? It didn't kill the dwarf. He was perfectly fine.
Arthur was stood right next to the frog thing, the other side, and you managed to avoid hitting him.
Well, maybe subconsciously, I was a bit more worried about hitting Arthur than the other guy, the dwarf.
And you shouldn't be worried about hitting me, because I get resistance to fire.
I didn't know that, but even still, I don't want to burn you, buddy.
Oh, I've got a question.
And then I put the scissor sign out towards us.
Saga, I ignore him.
Yeah.
Saga, do you have resistance to like ice because you're blue, or like water?
I mean, we can find out one day.
I cast frostbite on
Cool. So yeah, you are getting close to where the river is busy up there.
Is Bondon not going to try and detect my thoughts this time?
It
I
would.
think your thoughts are pretty obvious.
I don't need to detect your thoughts this time.
It would take about an hour's worth, maybe a little bit longer, more of travel. So the bears will disappear by the time you get here.
Oh. Okay.
It was still.
Has Zaga seen the dwarf drink any kind of healing potion or anything, or eat anything?
The dwarf doesn't have anything else on him. You haven't seen him do anything. He has just been out front trying to lead you guys up to the river to get his job done. Essentially, the way I'm playing, the suggestion of doing it whilst being pissed off is he wants to get done as quick as possible. So he's been like, let's get going. And he's just been out in front, kind of trooping around, barely spoken to anyone. If anyone was engaging over that hour in conversation, it was a very short conversation they had back, because he's just like, head down, time to get there, time to get stuff done. But he did give you the warning to be like, you're right, you're getting close now. As you're getting there, you can hear the river running. So it's slightly wide. The stream kind of breaks out into, I think at its widest point, probably like 30 or 40 foot across with a small bridge, but there's lots of different islands to dot about. It's not like a super deep, strong running river, but there is a bridge that would need to be crossed.
Can Zaga have a look around, looking for any sign of any other creature in the vicinity?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, give me.
We know there's things like blood caps out here.
Yeah, you can give me if you're looking for something specific, an investigation or just a general perception check for the surrounding area. Perception check's going to be at this
in the ground kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, give me investigation
like
then. Give me investigation for close range stuff.
That will be a 23.
23, nice. Looking around you, you can see there's a few tracks on the path that you're running, but nothing that you could like to know. You can see that people have walked through here, but again, with the ground the way it is and wet and slodgy, there's nothing clear. Looking, it does mean that when you're looking around, you can kind of get a feel for how many footprints and stuff have been moving around here. Doesn't look like there's a lot of movement that comes through, but you can see that through this muddy pathway that you guys are kind of on, that there have been tracks here. Some of those could well have been the dwarf coming
that
the
they
other way.
were recent because the ground was frozen beforehand.
Yeah, but then this is the sort of, so where you are now, the ground is very wet. It's very close to the where the river stream is running. So all the surrounding land is kind of a bit damp and boggy anyway. So this would probably get walked over, frozen multiple times. It's not like it's dried out too much. But yeah, you can see that it's not like there's swathes and swathes of people and there's like tracks of animals either side. It seems like there's a pretty clear path and you can see the ground's been churned up.
And it definitely doesn't look like there's a group of people that have been through. It's kind of sparse, the footprints.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. But yeah, so as you kind of approach them from the south, as Garrett comes around, he points over and points towards this bridge. So you've got a bridge that is slightly submerged on the side closest to you into the water, where the river seems a little bit higher. Runs to a small middle island, and then there's a bridge on the side. And he points out to the right hand side. You can see where there's a cart that's like fallen into the shallow water on one side of it. And he's like, "Hey, that's my car."
It looks a bit damp.
It's very wet around it. He's like, "It must have rained last night or something, but that's it's a bit more damp than it was yesterday."
I don't think we should take our cart across this bridge.
Looking at it, you would not get your cart across this bridge.
Can I do a perception check for any toads or anything?
Yeah. It'd be a disadvantage, because it's still foggy. Yeah. If you're just looking generally out,
That is a 11.
11. No, you can't see any or hear. The river sound is the dominant sound. You can see that there is like inlets, like parts that make almost like outlets from the river. It has a clear section down the middle, but there are parts that pull off into like small like pond bits that are attached to the lake, which would have some lily pads and stuff around them. But yeah, you can't see any animals stalking. You can't really see anything. There's some bushes lying around. There's some like small shrubbery bits knocked about, but you can't see anything else from there. You can see the cart hanging out of the water because it's obvious that there's something. The same way you see a shopping trolley in a fucking canal. But yeah, no animals that you can see from looking out.
Oh, I want to do a ritual spell.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do water walk.
Oh, nice.
And then, after the 10 minutes have passed, I'm going to step towards the side of the bridge and start walking on the like swampy water towards the cart.
Nice, cool. So yeah,
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to do it.
Just start walking out. Okay, it says So as Garrick's there looking, he's like, "Right, that's my cart. So what's the plan?" And you just like walk past him. He's like, "Wait," and you just walk out into the thing. As you get closer, and the fog will clear slightly, you can see the cart laid over on the side. You can see to like just further up. Say the river is running. Which way is it running? It's running left to right. So as you can see, the cart's fallen in the direction it's running. As you're looking at it now, is that right? Yeah, it's right. You can see two now. You can see hanging out like just the kind of heads of carcasses hanging out. Looking at them, they look to be skeletons. Look to be like stripped clean of flesh. The size of them would say to you that they're like donkey or horse size at least. Of these skeletons that are just like one's like on the bank and one's on one of the hills. They're like little islands in the middle of the lake as you get like onto the water.
I'm gonna prepare my channel divinity, destroy undead.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Cool. Anyone else? You let Narta step out?
just out of character. I'm assuming you only cast it on yourself.
I forgot I could cast it on other people. We'll assume.
Yeah.
How many people can I do it to?
10, I think.
Up to 10.
Yeah.
I cast it on everyone.
Okay, cool.
I just don't tell them I've cast it on everyone.
So you cast it on everyone. Nice. So yeah, you cast it on everyone, and we'll talk. I'll just see what time is, so we can, as you step out, you see these things, you prepare, and you can leave that there and come back to it next week, I suppose, because if we get to it now, we might go for a little bit longer. But yes, you are at the site of the fallen cart in the river. And we will pick up what you see next week on Tuesday.
There will be something definitely designed to kill a kobold.
No, I don't think so. I've already got something designed to kill a kobold. It's called a dwarf.
It's called a kobold.
It's called an actual dragon. Blight Dragon lands and fucks you up. Sweet, yeah, we'll do that because I just realised, it's 11:15 now. If we go into this could go with lots of questions for a while. So we will stop there and pick up next week as we find out what's in the cart. I really wanted you to not get the cart. Like, really. And it's just penance because I've written loads of really nice, cool stuff here. And I thought, you know what? Fuck it.
What about the dwarf?
It's all gone. No, about what might have been in the cart. I was like, there's like some cool stuff in here. It's like, yeah, kill the dwarf. And then say goodbye to the cart, you fucks. And then fancy pants over there with suggestion spell. So let's hope that doesn't blow up in your face. As yes, you have headed off into further west than you needed to go, to start with at least, for getting to the Widow's Glade. But you are well within the borderlands as we are a few hours into travel. So from here, we'll find out what happens with the car and then where you go from there before nighttime, maybe. Ooh, dangerous. And yes, we'll be back next week on probably Tuesday, maybe another day, but we'll let you know. Sweet. Poor
Nipples.
Ta-ta, farewell.